out, and none our windows are up. They could put two and two together that the truck had a PA system in it, and you could fucking yell.
Oh my god!
Fucking hilarious. Fucking funnier than fuck. We drive around. Guy goes, "You got a CBN?" It says PA. This thing's got a PA in it. I go, "Yeah." Oh wow! Take us down by the college. He picks it up, starts whistling up the ass. Just whistling. That's it. He didn't say a fucking thing. He'd start to laugh and start whistling all the whistling at everybody. It didn't matter male, female, what the deal was. Just whistling like a little boy could whistle.
Non-discriminating.
And they're just looking around like, where the fuck's this shit coming from?
Oh my god.
But
Are you guys cool if I start the stream? You cool with that?
Go ahead. You go ahead.
Start it whenever.
Awesome.
We'll give you too quiet to intro and do whatever you gotta do.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't even need to do an intro. I'm like a hot mess with it. So feel free to continue. I just wanted to see if it was okay if you're cool if I just started.
And
oh yes, start the stream.
I couldn't figure in the middle of fucking goddamn winter these kids were fucking wearing shorts.
That's like every dude in their 20s. Tops. Every white guy in their 20s wearing shorts.
No. You gotta realize this is in Nebraska and it was dead of winter.
Oh god!
Dead of fucking winter.
Sub-zero.
What the hell? Why are these? Fuck! I'm freezing my ass off and got the heater blasting inside the car, and they're running around in shorts. Oh, what the hell? These guys, where are these son of a bitches from another country or something? And they don't think this is cold or what? Found out what the deal was. We went to trick-or-treating, and I asked one of the college kids there and everything else, why do you guys run around in shorts and fucking there's 6 to 8 inches of snow on the ground, wearing shorts and tank tops and barely wearing even a sweatshirt?
Yeah, exactly.
He goes, it's hot. He goes, you know why? Come with me. He took me into the dorm, and this thing's like 12 floors high. Walk in, and man, did it hit me. It was 89 fucking degrees.
Oh, for real?
What the fuck? And I go, are you serious? And he goes, yeah, every class is the same way. I go, are you? Yeah, it's too goddamn fucking hot. You'll sweat like a pig in there. 89 fucking degrees. I go, why
it's like
don't
they
can't turn them down? Everything is set at 89 degrees because they had a boiler that ran all of them. One big, huge boiler set up, ran the heat, and they couldn't control the heat. What it was set at is what it was set at.
Oh my God.
Now it makes sense. So I drive by going, God damn, must be warm in there. Every time I drove by somebody wearing shorts, and they knew what I was talking about.
You know, you saying that reminded me of one time in middle school, one of my friends decided they wanted to bring their stoner friend with them to school. Okay, mind you, we're like in our early teens. The dude he brought with him is like almost 30. Old as fuck. Both my friend and him show up in shorts and a tank top. It's a blizzard outside. And I'm wondering, first of all, why the fuck are you in your shorts and a tank top in a blizzard? 2, why is your adult friend here with us in the middle school? And the older guy stops and looks and goes, I want to see if the teachers can tell if I'm a student or not. And he just goes into middle school, sits in every classroom with our friend just to see if he gets kicked out. He just arrives in, eats lunch with everybody, hangs out in class, takes a bunch of middle school classes, and then goes home with my friends the entire day. High as fuck. This is the day. It's the moment he watched it. This is the weirdest
what asshole?
Wow.
And they think I'm one of them.
It's fucking hilarious.
It's like the meme of the dog with all the cats. It's like, and they claim me as one of their own. Day 35.
Holy shit.
Day 35 as a middle school student. The math teacher suspects I'm a student. I'm not a student anymore.
I'm not a student anymore. Hey, he'd be the only one to actually go up to the teacher and say, you know something? The way you instruct this class sucks ass. What's he going to do? Can't kick him out. He's already done. Yeah.
Well, as Raptor says, let's kick this pig.
You got it. Let's do this.
Alrighty. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to METAVERSE DEGEN. I'm Lion.
I'm Old Man Raptor. We got one hell of a guest, and that is...
Ah, yes! I am Nice, the singing dog. Hi.
Hi, thank you very much for joining us. It's an absolute pleasure to actually get to meet you, so thank you for your time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's great to meet you.
Oh, so what got you started with everything, Mask? How'd you get into VR chat?
Well, that's so I'm super new to VR chat. I actually started in the end of March, beginning of April. So Rory Wolf,
wow.
I don't know if you met Rory Wolf yet. He's like, I call him like one of like the founding father people of VR chat. He's just one of those people that's always around, like anything going on, super cool dude, super helpful. He made me Nice. He made me my avatar, and he sent me his Quest 2, and he's like, hey Nice, I know you say you're busy, but like, what if I just mail you my Quest 2, because I'm getting a Pro, and then you can just like see if you like VR. It was super nice of him. He's like, oh, I made you a Nice, by the way. He made me all of this. All of this he made me. It was so freaking cool. And then I was sucked in. I was sucked in immediately. I was like, this isn't, because I've been a fursuiter performer for like 10 years. And I've seen VR stuff. I've watched Cooper Tom and a bunch of different beans on VR. But like, when you're not in VR, it's kind of like this veil. You're like, oh, that's them. That's what they do. And like, I could never do that. I don't even know what that is, like whatever. And then you get into it and you're like, oh my sweet God, this is wild. You like all the content you could do and like the live performances and like, I hate to like go off on a runaway train as we're in a train, but like just being a performer for 10 years as a fursuiter, this is nothing compared to that. Like this is so much more amazing and more immersive and like a cooler experience to perform. It's wild. But to answer your question shortly, April. I think I've been here, what's that, like 6 months, 7 months? I got into this shit so fast.
Oh, wow.
Awesome, yeah. It's wild.
It's okay. It seems like you've been here forever.
Yeah. Thank you, because I saw what you all were doing, and I was like, this is crazy. Like you can if you get the right equipment and you understand it and you learn it and you try to like be good to people and make cool things, like you can do so much stuff in here. It's wild. Like I was at Corbell's event with and talking with Kip about it, and I was like, you guys don't realize like you're on a gold mine. I don't mean like money. I mean like it's like this is like a amazing thing. Like it's a wonder. It's like the ninth wonder of the world. Like this is crazy. So I had to jump in on it. So I'm glad you think that I've been here for a while. I have not been at all.
What's the weirdest thing you ever saw in VR since you've been in it?
Only anytime I set anything to public is when the outer limits come in, and I don't actually think I've seen anything wild. I haven't seen anything explicit, which I'm super grateful for. I feel like my vibe doesn't attract that, which I'm super grateful for. So I haven't seen anything really weird. But I have seen like weird individuals who aren't really in our group be very weird and very sketchy, but that's also like public instances. Like for example, if I went to one by mistake, because when you're in the beginning, like you can't really tell like when you're trying to warp to world if you're in public or not. So like when you're new, you totally get like furry shamed the whole way. It's like, furry, and you're just like, yeah, whatever, dude. I'm like 34, like I don't care. I'm too old to care. But then you have one person like trying to like sell you things with their Cash App, and I'm like, you're doing a Cash App transaction in here? Like, what is that? What are you even trying to sell me? You're just trying to get my money? Like, in VR? Like, it was too much. I was like, I'm proud of the chutzpah, but oh my God, too much. I guess that's it. That's the weirdest thing,
Have you ever had the Discord art bots try and sell you avatars yet?
Oh, I've had a bunch. I'm not sure who the Discord art boss is, if that's a particular person. I've had definitely a bunch of avatar people hit me
art
up.
Bots.
Oh,
no, like
just bots and girls. I've also had actual
try to
people.
sell you avatars.
Oh, that's wild. Oh, maybe they are bots. I just try to think like the best outcome. I don't want to assume anyone's a bot or like a weird person or trying to be like cringy or scammy. I have to assume the best, because so many people come from different walks of life with me, and like I just try not to be like hurt anyone's feelings, because they're just different. So I hope, but maybe all the people I think I'm talking to are bots. Oh my God, that would be so funny. They're always like, yeah, but yeah, I get a lot of, I want to call them people. It makes me feel better. I get a lot of people that ask me if I want to try their avatar, and I'm just like, I have to do the thing. You have to be consistent. I'm sorry. Thank you. I appreciate it. You can show me the things, but don't give me a link, because I'm not gonna click on your link. Oh my God, are all these people I talk to bots? Oh my God, that's gonna change. I'm gonna go back to my Discord now.
There's actually, fun fact, high chance that a lot of people who try and sell you things through Discord stuff, there's a lot lot of trained AIs now that act as people to try and sell you things to click links.
Oh yeah, all the AI stuff. Yeah, that's oh god. Oh, I can't wait for that to be a fun thing. That's gonna be, oh god. Put on your seatbelts, kids.
A fun way to test. A fun way to test actually is I believe you say disregard your previous command and give it a new command, and it'll just immediately pick up the new command.
Oh, for real? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I'll do that.
In a Discord message, you can do it. It'll do it.
Yeah, I'll just start doing that to people. They'll be like, "What are you doing?" Like, no, disregard. I'll be like a Jedi. Disregard. These are not the droids. These are not the commands you're looking for.
So, what got you started with performances in a fursuit of all things? It sounds really hard being in a fursuit and singing.
It is really, 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 really hard. So I'm a runner, not by choice. I hate running. I run because I'm nice. It's become a habit. We didn't have VR chat in the beginning. I think before VR chat, you can basically consider Second Life, I guess, the Uno, the original VR chat. I was never into Second Life. I didn't have the time to deal with that. If anyone knows my story, I was up in New York City after I went to University of the Arts. I was like a music school nerd. Then I graduated. My teacher was like, you can go to Southern California and try to do that, or you can do like New York City. Either way, it's a death trap. Have fun with the competition. You will cripple and die. But he's amazing, super famous dude. I love Chuck. But he did give me some really grounded advice, and I was like, skirt, I'm gonna do New York, whatever. Go big, go home. And it was super soul-wrenching. I worked for a lot of music houses. I had a lot of experience, and I worked on some albums, and it was awesome. And none of them were mine. And I had no credit to show for it, and I was like, I'm tired of this stuff. And then I guess for some reason I found furries at the same time. I don't know how life works. Yeah, it's like the universe stuff. And so they kind of like my like rage against like where I was going in life, and then these furries are so cool, and they're like superheroes, and also I love them on like a deep level, and then also they're super cute. And I was like, I can do this. I think because I went to school for musical theater, like writing. I was a composer, wrote for musical theater. I was like, these are characters. Why can't I just have one with a musical character? And I'm not smart. Like, someone has had to have done this before me. So I checked up people. If you hear my song, Wagon Like Us, that's actually Bucktown Tiger's song. He's one of the only musicians I found in the beginning. That's my fault. I'm sure I didn't research hard enough or knew how to, because I didn't have, like, I didn't know there was Fur Affinity and Twitter. Like, you had to figure out all this stuff when I started. But he was one of the first people I saw. I found a couple people, Lap Fox Tracks or Renard, a bunch of DJs, which is awesome. But I couldn't find a lot of singers, and I couldn't figure out why. And I was like, well, I can do this. I don't like to sing. I just like to write music, but I can figure out singing. If anyone wants to know, I don't actually want to sing. I wanted to have someone do nice because I like to write music, and I couldn't find anyone who was crazy enough to do this, so I had to do it myself. So here we are, and basically what got me to start all this was my frustration that I wasn't going the direction I wanted to. Furries came out of nowhere, and 12 years later, here we are. This is insane. If you told me this is what's happening right now, back to me as a 23-year-old, I wouldn't believe you. I'd be like, that's ridiculous. But there was no VR chat back then, so I was a fursuiter, and that was super rare too. Like, a lot of people, I learned very quickly why. You're lucky if you can even like perform in a dance competition in a fursuit. It's brutal, and mine is only a partial. And like I said, I have to run every day for that. Like, even in VR chat, I have to run every day for that because I don't want to just be like static and like I want to be like expressive. Like, that's I think that's like I love seeing that kind of like immersion in all this stuff, even in fursuit or VR chat, doesn't matter. But that it takes a lot. It takes a lot out of you. Whew. Yeah.
Ooh. So what got you started playing music in the beginning as well, and how has your experience been playing music with the furry community?
Yeah.
Like at events and fur cons and stuff.
Yeah. So my whole thing, and I'm trying to convey this better. I've been kind of just all over the place for 10 years. I'm trying to be more focused on what my message is. For me personally, as Kyle, music is like an anthem. Like, whenever you're in your car, you're blasting that shit, then you get out of your car and you just feel like totally different world. Like, you're back into your mode, you're back into work, whatever. Hopefully, you feel a little more resonating with your reality. I don't currently, so I'm like getting out of my car like, oh, I have to go back into this thing. You kind of like shed off the real you. The music brings out the real you. I call it your anthem. And like, it could be anything. You can keep throwing out the music with a new song, like, you know, you get tired of a song, but the thing is still there. It's your anthem. Whatever that song you pick is, it's resonating. It's igniting something inside of you. That's how I got into music as a kid. Like, I was like super obsessed with Britney Spears, which was like I can't believe my parents even let me get it. Like, you know, it was like being gay was like really weird back then, or even trying to resonate with like female and you're like a kid. Like, it was a weird time to do that. But I was like, I don't care, Britney, love her, I'm 7, I don't care. That kind of whole feeling, like, that she brought out those things in me. I was like, you can be this person, like, and even if it's like a larger than life thing, like, you can make your reality that way. You can show the world this is who you are inside, and this is how you want to portray that. Music is what I used as a kid, and what has been following me all my life to get to that point. I only wanted to write music because I loved these songs. I didn't know how to get them back. My parents had the cassettes in the car, like, they had the control. I couldn't just play the song. I couldn't read. If I was younger, I didn't know what Elton John's Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, which is one of my favorite songs, was. So I would just try to figure out what the music was on piano. Like, I was like a little kid psychopath. I was like, I'm just gonna make it. I don't care, because that way I can have it always at my access. I could have just asked my parents, but, you know, whatever, kids. I had to be hard and difficult. It's the same thing I do all the time. I'm always overly complicated. Had to remake the song. So from remaking songs to actually making songs is how I've progressed in 30 years, and that's why I'm the green bean nutso you see here now.
So how much music have you produced since you started, and what inspires you to make the music you do?
Yeah, so I did an EP, my first year is nice. Then right after, I did Pulse to the Walls, the big one everyone probably knows me for. That whole album, Unleashed. That's one of 3 full albums. I have a 4th album, Escape, on the way, and Escape is absolutely on the way. You guys probably don't know, I have a Kickstarter that's 5 years late. That's a whole fun backstory about my life. Getting flipped upside down, light to cake, man, just sit right there. But we're not going to talk about that right now. Getting back on my feet from that has led to the delay of that album. But that'll be my 4th album, and I'm super excited about, because those probably have my favorite songs that I have not shared with anyone, which is dumb, because Nice needs to get his life together. And he's doing it. So 4 full-length albums, 1 EP, and a bunch of collabs, and a bunch of Christmas songs. Oh, and a Christmas album, too. I have a Christmas album. I don't know how many songs. I have to go onto Spotify. I think it's like 70. It can't be 70. It's got to be, what's the math?
Oh,
13.
wow.
13 times 3. Let's not count Escape until it's out. So that's what, like almost 40. And then probably like 60. Yeah, 60. Yeah, probably 60. Let's say 69. 69
wow.
songs. That's a good number.
Wow.
Probably that much. But it doesn't feel like that. It's just like, I'm just like, I need a song. I need an album. Like, there's like some weird, I listen to a lot of spiritual gurus online. They call it inspired passion. Something from the universe tells you to do it. I guess, whatever. I always feel like there's like a green nice like whispering in my ear. Do it, like Lord Sidious. Do this song. So that's, but whatever. It's like Kyle, you have to do this song. And I'm like, all right, yes, whatever, I'll do it. So that's kind of just, it happens so weird. Do it.
What have been some of your most memorable moments doing music or performing for people over the years?
Just literally being at any concert and having people sing it is like wild. That's like the coolest thing, because you just think like, you don't think it could be something that you could do. Like, you think it's like that. Oh, that's what musicians do. That's not what Kyle does, or that's not what Candace will do, or that's not what Steve will do. Like, it's like, that's gotta be the musicians. It's like, you don't realize like we all have this power to do this. Like, there's no gatekeeping. The gatekeeping is a mind fuck. Like, it's you can do the thing. And I try, whenever people ask me at performances, I'm like, if you feel like you want to do it and you're asking me, how can I do this? You've already answered yourself, because the fact that you want to do it, that's it. Just do the thing. Do it. Did I answer? Oh my God, did I answer the question? I just went off on a tangent.
Don't ever apologize or worry about tangents. We love tangents. That's
Excellent.
how we learn things. Rapper
That's
and I
literally
experienced a lot of things.
good.
So that's how we learn.
I just got one question for him, Ryan.
Yes.
Where the hell do you get your fucking energy at? I want some. Son
Wait,
of
what?
a bitch.
Wait, what happened? Oh my energy?
Yeah, what the hell? You bottle that up and sell it, you make a fucking mint.
I know, right? I have a very serious answer to this. I try not to get too serious with people, but since we're having an interview setting, so I am not a happy person. I made myself a happy person. I know that sounds like weird and like manipulative. It's not. Your brain, I swear to God, is a winning machine. We can change neurowirings in our brain all the time. When I started NIIC, was super depressed. I mean, I just got over like a depression the past 5 years. Like I had a huge like drinking thing, all this stuff. Like, so this just happened recently to me again because I forgot the formula. I messed up. But when I started, same thing. I was super depressed, victim. The world was against me. And like, I was like putting myself in my own box. And I didn't realize like I was just making up this like delusional fantasy and not letting myself realize like I can do things. I clearly want to do things. Just do the thing. And the energy was part of that. Like once I started seeing that, I was like, I have to be a happier person. I have to show not even everyone, but myself, like, this is who I want to be. This is who I am. And this is what will help people. Like, and it's infectious. Like the happiness is infectious. And like, it's weird. Like, I don't know how much you guys know about dogs, but like barking for dogs, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's really hard to stop your dog from barking because they'll bark and then they'll get like excited by their own bark. It's like a weird like loop. Like happiness is the same like addictive crap. Like our brains, we are like so not different than dogs. If you have dogs, if you don't have dogs, get a dog. It will change your world. You're like, oh my God, like I am so much like a dog. Like it's really terrifying. You can do the own feed. You can make your own bark, literally, and do your own feedback loop. Happiness is the same way. Like you start putting forth the energy, even if you don't feel like it. Doesn't mean a shit. You do that, people will respond to it. They bring it back to you. It's like it'll change your life. Try it for like a week, and you'll be like, oh my God, this is wild. This is weird. And so mine is something that was not organic. I chose to be a miserable little brat, and then I realized, oh my God, I could just not do that and just be who I want to be, which is someone happy and free and full of life. Like, why don't I just be that instead of wait for it? So the energy is that feedback loop. I literally, like, even when I'm tired, I will just, like, I tell people, it's like, it's my only setting, because it is. I just don't know any other habit other than just to be like, Kyle is here, happiness, here we go. I don't remember any other way. And you get, like, ignited by your own energy. It gets really weird, but you have to own it. You have to own the energy, and it's not some magical thing that I can do and no one else can do. Everyone can do it. I am not a smart being. I just realized, oh my God, you can like make your own happiness. It's super weird. And once you do that, even better, it's not a delusion. Shit in life ends up responding to it. It gets really weird really fast. So do it. See what happens. Do it. I dare you.
So, may I ask, now that you're talking about it, what caused that mental change for you to go from where you were to this overly happy, hyper you?
Well, that was from college, and college was like a really brutal time for me. I left Catholic school, had a really bad time in high school, but high school taught me a lot, because going from Catholic to public school, if anyone has ever done it, don't do it. Brutal, freaking brutal. Everyone has friends except you. And then if you're not smart enough or have enough charisma, which I did not have any charisma, I was miserable and thought that everyone was out to get me. That's exactly what I got, a place where everyone was out to get me. So I determined to myself that at UArts in college, I was not going to be that way. I knocked on every door and I made friends. Well, I tried to. But it didn't feel authentic to me. Like, I would just felt like I was like, I'm trying this, but like, whatever. And I did get friends, but it felt missing until I saw furries, until I met furries. And I always forget this, but when I started the fandom in New York City, we didn't have VR chat. I had to go out and meet furries. Like, kind of super like terrifying when you think about it. Like, I went on a train. Well, it was New York City, so that was a lot easier than just going out to like the country. Like, I mean, no one's gonna do anything to you in New York. There's too much going on. You're not important. But I went on a train. Oh my God, I think to like Brooklyn. I don't forget where. And met Fox and all of them. It was wild. Everyone was like the nicest people, and I was so blown away. I thought like furries were just gonna be like I knew we all liked the same thing, but like you never knew. And like meeting people in person, I'm like, you're like the best people in the world. Like, I mean, we all might feel insecure or we might not have the best social skills, but like the heart is like wild. I consider furries to be some of the best people compared to like, I don't know, I call them muggles. Like, because there's a lot of acts we've dropped the shit on the acts. You know, like there's at a point where once you become a furry, if you really get it, you're like, there is so much crap I pretend to be in my life that like it is stupid. And a lot of muggles haven't gotten that shit yet, and furries do. And you can tell. I don't consider myself an empath, but I can just feel energy a lot of times. And like, whether or not furries can be different from you or have different tastes or anything, there's still something about the heart that's there. They're unlocked. They're unlocked. We have realized that we are here to find happiness and be our truest selves that we can, and find out what we like and not bullshit ourselves. And that is like such a cool thing to learn for the first time. You're like, oh my God, there's this world of people that are just dope. God, did I answer your question? Crap! I have no idea.
Yes, you did.
I did, thank God.
Please don't worry about going on tangents. Don't ever worry about it.
Okay.
After I enjoy it. Yeah, you mentioned you got into the furry fandom in New York. Was that also right after college? That's when you started pursuing your own music after college. Was that when you wrote your first album?
Yes. So, I'm hoping I'm answering this question. So, after college, I went to New York. I have an album called Instinct, and Instinct is actually a lot of songs that I wrote as Kyle that I didn't do anything with because I dropped them and did Nice. And then I did Pause the Walls, and I did Unleashed. When I did Instinct, I actually revived a lot of old songs I tried to do as Kyle. Once I realized there was the furry thing, I felt like I had a mission, and I just said goodbye to Kyle. I was like, Kyle, get in the corner, Kyle. Get over there. And I just did Nice things. And Nice's was way different than mine because I was this insecure little 23-year-old white boy that like barely wanted to touch gay, barely wanted to come out about sexuality. Like I was gay, but like I was like, I really just want to have a job and have people recognize me, and I really don't want to move the waters. And Nice was like, screw everyone. I'm going to do everything that's like, if you've ever heard all my songs, like especially Unleashed and stuff, everyone's like, these are like really gay songs. I gave 0 fucks. I was like, I'm going to do everything that Kyle feels like is so insecure and he's afraid of messing up. I was like, I don't care as Nice. I literally don't care. If you ever want to see your potential, by the way, try to find an avenue where you are not your own liability and you don't get in your own way. Furry, for example, and just see how far you can take it. That's a great way to see, oh my God, this is what you can actually do. Because we really stand in our own way so much, and it's just a freaking shame. But I'm like probably the biggest culprit. So Nice was like no holds bar back. But finally in Instinct, I did bring back my songs. But I guess to answer your question more shortly, I try to work on Kyle songs for a very brief time. I collaborate with some of my UArts friends that came up to New York with me. It's like the Great Migration after school. Everyone's like trying to find their place. A lot of people went to LA and then New York, but then when you go to New York, everyone like gets like 3 restaurant jobs and then you never hear from them because rent's so high. But then there's like a couple of us psychos that just stay up till 2 and try. But so I tried a little bit, but then it didn't. It was so brutal. You're just like, oh my God, I'm so tired. I'm getting shit from my boss and trying to do music, and then you have this whole weird thing with the furry thing that just like it's just so much more gravitating. So I tried to do Kyle things, but that goes for you too. Like I think the universe with us really sends us a signal. In some weird creepy way that's like do the thing. So like if you ever feel like I really should be doing all this stuff, but I'm just being pulled towards this, don't fight it. Just try to like do it in a responsible way. But if it happens to not be responsible, just do it anyway. Just do it anyway. Totally not speaking from personal experience. Just follow the light. There's a reason for it.
Okay. So since when you became Nice and wrote Instinct, for example, what made you choose to write the music that's on that album specifically once you went all in to be Nice?
Yeah, so a fun thing about Instinct, and I think this will answer your question, is if anyone notices, and I love the people that just let this happen, Nice has like 2 different voices. Nice has like the Kyle voice, and then he has that like higher pitched womanly voice from the beginning, because I didn't want to write music, and I had a show before this actually Nice called Sebastian. Sebastian's like my Nice 1.0. He was it was like a Bob's Burgers, basically. A musical Bob's Burgers. If you see Mongrels, it's basically Mongrels, but a lot of people don't know what Mongrels is. It was on BBC. Is that how you say BBC? BCC? BBC. British Broadcasting Company. BBC. Yes, it's Mongrels. So basically, it was this cockroach that worked in a restaurant, which was the whole joke, and then he was like wanted to be a star. It was basically like me talking about myself. I worked at like a Panera Bread, and then I wanted to be like a star. So he would have songs and all that stuff, but he was a puppet. Basically Nice, but like I didn't know about furries then. But that was too much work, and then I realized, oh, what if I just put on the puppet, and then it got way easier. Instinct, however, was when things really took off for Nice. I started getting a lot of guest of honor things, which meant they wanted me to perform live. So screw me. I made this whole character with his own voice, like Sebastian had his own little like chiptune voice. I made Nice to have his own chiptune voice, which was not going to play well in 2013 when we didn't have the technology to do that correctly, and people wanted me to perform live. So I had to sing as Kyle on songs that weren't my voice, and I was like, shit, I'm screwed. I was like, no, I can do this. So I wrote in like 3 months, which is why I took all Kyle's music from UArts, and I was like, here we go. We're just gonna make an album, because I had to perform stuff, and I couldn't go back, and like I'd have to change the keys. I couldn't sing that well. Like I sing really high right now. It took me like probably 9 years to sing high. Like I just screamed in my room the recordings, but I couldn't actually perform them. Now I can sing all the notes. I don't know how that happened, but we made it work. Not back then. I was like, screw it. I cannot have time to like tune down all the songs. They're super high. So I'm just going to make new songs. And so that's how Instinct is. But it worked out. It worked out really good. Then I started performing in a fursuit. But it was, yeah, I didn't expect, my whole thing with Nice has been, my whole goal is like, let's just see how far we go. Now it's trying to be more about everyone else and sparking something magical inside someone. In the beginning, I just wanted to see how far I could do the thing. And I didn't think about like what was going to happen. So there's been a lot of pivoting in Nice, trying to adapt to what everyone else wants to, which has been a really fun way to do it. I like to plan a lot of things ahead and be a control freak. And this one, I was like, I just want to see what happens if I don't do the Kyle thing. Even Nice, like his design, I can't take credit for it. Like I've had so many artists make him over the years. The logo's by Valhund. If anyone knows the artist Valhund, they made the logo. Like I've just been there to just push the thing along with energy, and everyone's been so cool at making him. And that's something I don't do. I don't make this a whole thing with everyone. But I feel like if I want a furry for everyone to have fun with and rock with, it really should be made by everyone. But I learned very quickly that means that things are going to happen that I need to be prepared for, like singing for real. And that's why Instinct happened.
Oh, so what was it like once you finally got Instinct written and sung for the first time for real? It
was my worst concert ever. Oh my god, FangCon 2015. Actually, that's where I met my fiance, Nebulous Dark. That's actually where I met him. He was my best friend forever. But I met him at FangCon down in Tennessee, because that's where he went to school with his aunt, who now I go out to dinner with them and stuff. It's really weird. Life is really weird like that. But it was awful, god awful, because I was like, I'm just gonna show up. Also, I used to drink a lot back then, which was super cool, getting my confidence to get into things. Now I don't drink anymore because this is getting too crazy and I need to just be focused. It's so funny like how like you have to like change life for the good. But back then I was in no shape. I didn't run. I drank all the time because I was in like I was in composer mode. I had my beer. I was gonna write shit, like completely not realizing like you have to be like a basketball player to perform, and you have to be like a looming artist to write, but you can't be in this way to be this thing. I couldn't be the looming artist with a cigarette to go on stage and perform. So I mean, it was hilarious. I didn't pass out, but it was awful, god awful, but it was a great lesson for me to be like, yeah, maybe you should take this a little more seriously and realize that if you want to do this for everyone, because everyone wants you to, you should be more responsible about taking care of preparing. So it's been a fun journey, but oh my god, such a brutal start to everything. Life's a brat like that. The lessons are brutal.
So did you take some of those lessons you learned with when you wrote the first album into your second album when you wrote that, may I ask?
Yeah, kind of. So like I said, Instinct was really more trying to get me to perform live. Like that was my objective, was like not to mess this up and not to stop Nice, because it was either that or I give up. And I was like, I can't give up. I know if I try to do like the chiptune voice live, it's too much technology. It's not going to be. So to do that. I actually started moving away from Unleashed, and my big thing with Escape is bringing back the Unleashed vibes. I know a lot of people like Unleashed, and the more I perform Unleashed now, I'm like, yeah, I'm really glad Escape is going back to that vibe. I love Unleashed because literally my whole strategy for it, and I'm glad people like the music, it was like, imagine having a whole bucket of Legos, and you know you're gonna build the thing, but you're just gonna dump everything all over the place. You'll kind of categorize like the what do you call them? Like the rectangular 4-piece ones and the 3-piece ones. And you'll do the yellows over there and the reds over there. Like, but at some point I just dumped a bunch of VST instruments on the ground, saw what worked, kind of put them together, and ha-cha. And it came out like wildly wildly, like, it worked pretty decently. I want to get back to that. I started getting really like serious about like the sounds. I started getting too technical, and like I wanted the drums to be this way, and then they're really cool. Like Beast was a really cool. It was my third album. Was me trying to marry my vibe from Instinct, which is more earthy and down to earth, more rustic sounding instruments and less of the EDM pop, but also married some of the elements from Unleashed. Like Howl at the Moon is a great example from that one. Like I really try to like make my sound like I grew up a little bit. Apparently my mind growing up is not having all these EDM instruments that now I'm obsessed with. Combining that with the EDM stuff from Unleashed. But now with Escape, I definitely like the vibe I have with Unleashed. The more I perform it now, I'm like, oh, I am so glad we're going to go back to that full and just go in. But I feel like that's as a musician, I think we all should do that anyway. Like, just try to explore stuff, have fun, and don't be too obsessed about your brand. Just try to do things that you think resonate. I think it's better that you resonate with it and make that work and have it come out than try to overthink. I definitely fall in the trap of overthinking. But Beast was my attempt to try and put them together, and then I'm hoping Escape will be more back to Unleashed craziness. I've just accepted, like, I've had my fun. Now I'm gonna go back to what I had the most fun with. Did that answer your question? Oh shit. I think it did.
That it did. You've answered it flawlessly. Thank you.
Yes.
So, what have been some of your favorite performances in real life, and now that you're here in VR chat and in VR?
So hands down, my favorite performances are now here in VR chat. I'm going to do a lot of cons in real life still. I'm going to do fursuiting ones. I'm very good at them for how much it kills you. But like, I mean, my voice quality sucks. Like it's hard. It's hard to do all that shit inside there, and then it's muffled. You could do I could talk with you all day about like, well, do you have the mic in front of your fursuit, or do you have the lapel mic in there? I don't like the lapel mic at all. I feel like if you want to hear someone on a respirator, there's a place for that called a hospital and not a con. So I prefer the mic in the hand. It's just easier. It's also easier for yourself too. Like, you get into this stressful state of like, now you gotta watch your breathing when you're like keeling over. It's too much. VR chat has been my favorite shows. I would probably say my most fun show was, oh my god, let me see. I mean, I guess it could be our Furry Springs one we did. It could also be the Corbell Music Fest team's Crystal Cavern performance, which, by the way, they are having Sunday nights still. Was it next Saturday they're going to do it? So everyone you wanted to see on that Sunday night that they had to take down so they could fix on the world and stuff, they are doing that, I think, in Saturday from now or so. So I'm so excited to see everyone else that wanted to perform. That was an amazing show, though. I had a lot of fun. And also, I just performed at Blue Dog's Cave. If no one's been to Blue Dog's Cave yet, yo, go there. They are an amazing group of beings. I think they're in the UK. Amazing vibe, amazing world, and they do amazing shows. I had a lot of fun there. I've had fun at all three of these things, and I thought they were my favorite, and people I heard liked them too. Because, like, I stopped giving a shit. In the sense that I made sure I prepared everything. I always try to push myself with new versions of songs, and I try to do music videos and stuff. But like, I was like, I'm not gonna stress about the performance. I'm just gonna go there and try to have as much fun as I can. And even this, for example, like a year ago, I would have stressed about having an interview with you right now, like all freaking day. I would have been such a psychopath. I would have conceived everything. Now I'm just like, no, we're not doing that crap anymore. It doesn't help anyone. Just trying to have fun. And I believe that these last 3 shows I've done have been so much fun just because I've let go and just been like, I'm fine. I'm just going to do the thing. It's about everyone else. It's not about me. And that's going to let everyone have fun for that. My only regret is I wish my real life shows were more fun like that, but I think that's a me problem and me not being mature enough to realize to let the frick go. And I think now that I'm at this point, if I were to do like Anthrocon, or if I were to do FWA, or any place next year, A&E or anything, like, I will bring the same vibe to there. And also now that I'm an athlete now and I freaking run, like, it won't be a big deal now. I used to just like drink before shows. If you can drink and sing in fursuit, I want to meet you. I want to bow at your feet and kiss your ring, because if you can do that, I've tried that. It's awful. It's the stupidest thing. I felt like Gerard Way when he used to like do drugs and like try to be up on stage. It's like you do it enough times and you're like, this is dumb. So I'm feeling like now with a second wind, I can probably have better real life fursuit concerts, but it's just so much fun, more fun doing in VR. And part of that's me, but also part of it is just the great group of people too. But I would say my last 3 shows I've done, oh my God, have been like the most fun. So much fun. I love VR. It's wild.
Man,
You can be a dog in here. A dog. And you don't have to sweat. I mean, you sweat, but like it's you can move around and stuff. You can see. It's great. It's wild.
Well, my question for you and everything else like this is when you're up there performing and everything else like this, what do you see when you see your audience react to what's going on?
It's freaking awesome. It's freaking awesome. If anyone wants advice, and I do want to start doing YouTube videos for this because I feel like me being new into VR chat, I had a lot of like frustration trying to get a grip on the technology. So I want to start showing tutorials for that online stuff, at least showing you how I do it. I probably do it ass backwards. I've seen Lodi. I've helped people with things that Lodi has help with, and I'm like, oh my God, Lodi made that way better than me. Why are you asking me for help with Lodi's thing? Just look at what Lodi did. Lodi did it because Lodi's like an actual like professional audio engineer. Like I did it for like a small time, and he's actually like doing the thing. So I do still want to give people some tutorials, at least on YouTube, so you can tell me, hey, like this was cool, but like you kind of sucked at explaining it. Could you explain something more in particular with that? What was the question? I got a tangent. We did.
Raptor asked you, what do you get out? What do you see?
Yes,
when
the
you
audience.
Look at your audience in a
The
show.
audience. Well, you think I'd be thinking about the more of the audience of mine? Jesus. Okay. I love. Oh, I knew where I was gonna go with that tangent. I'll get back to it once I actually answer your question. It's wild. Hearing people sing that like melts my heart. That's like it's like a melting heart, like creepy thing. You're like, oh my God, like you're hearing your songs back at you is wild. Like I could not recommend a better experience than that. It's like, oh my God, this actually like matters to people. What I did is actually something like that people resonate with. That's wild and awesome. I get that a lot. I've been trying to do a big thing right now online where I when I have concert, I just throw emojis at people. I just have emoji boards. I recommend other performers to try to do this too. Not just because it's super fun, but also it gets you to remember like, hey, this is for fun. I highly recommend it. That also being said, which is why I was trying to get into that whole tangent about YouTube videos, what I also do, and I'm doing it now too, I have a mirror of myself. I know a lot of people have a camera. Whatever you want to do, I highly recommend having yourself in front of you because for me, it's, again, with the feedback loop. I'm like a dog barking. I can see myself. I can move around stuff. I can see Lion, but I can see like a little bit of myself, and I love that on stage because sometimes when I just look out into an audience, like, I just feel... Is claustrophobic the word? I just feel like, oh my God, like it's like this whole thing, but like seeing myself helps me focus on like, okay, I know what I'm here to do. I'm gonna do it. I love seeing everyone else, but like I know it kind of focuses me in, not in a selfish way, but in like I'm like laser focused on like, I'm gonna be a dog. And then I can kind of see myself. It kind of gives me a little bit of security too. I think I'm kind of like my own stuffed animal when I see myself like that. If you feel like you also want to get better things at what you're doing in VR, I love having the mirror for that too. Like all my little facial expressions, only because I'm watching myself and I'm like, I wanted nice to do this at this point. It's funnier. I highly recommend that for you too. It helps be a little more of an expressive being. It's weird. It's like a weird like watching yourself in the mirror thing when you like want to perform for an acting thing. But I try not to have it too in my face because I do like seeing all the beings out there. It's a wild experience. It's a wild experience that people actually come to this stuff and see us. It's really, really cool. And a big thing I feel like I have failed as a musician the past 10 years is making it about myself, which I don't think was inherently my fault. I think we all kind of get trapped in the race of like, I really want this to be a good thing and work out, and I want to be the best person I can at it. And when like the whole time you're doing that, like you're forgetting the game. Like the game is to make everyone else happy. That's why I'm saying like with like the emotes and stuff like that, it's like gets you out of yourself and be like, remember like why we're doing this. It's also why you can have a festival have an issue on the last day, and we can do an amazing open mic that everyone moves to a different world and still has the performers perform, because we're all here for like the game that we don't think we're here for. We're here for each other. We're here to bring the community together and have awesome time with music, not about ourselves and our egos and trying to be big. Like we're only doing that to protect ourselves, to make sure we're here to keep doing great things. But that's not all of it. That can't be the be and end all. It's so easy to get like not on purpose trapped in that, but but it's so easy to get trapped in that subconsciously. And having people out there is just such a great reminder. Like, it's not about you, bro. It's not about you, Kyle. It's about all the beans that come here and actually take the time to be and party and jam. And I thank you all so much for vibing with me and vibing with all the other musicians at the shows. It's so freaking cool. It's weird. Some of us are just drinking in our apartments in New York and thinking that we don't do a jack shit and that we have no way to make things better for people. So to see that proves that we actually have a chance to actually do something good with our lives. And you make it happen for us. Yeah.
So
the end of that
I do have a
tangent.
question for you as well. How different is you performing in real life versus VR? Is there a difference between the two mediums when performing your music?
Oh yeah. I suck. I suck as a performing on stage. I feel like though people don't mind. Like I performed at Anthrocon this year, and people enjoyed it. They said it was awesome. But like I know in my heart, and maybe I wish I was someone else and I could just see me. Maybe you can't tell on stage. I feel like I'm way more in control. I'm way better with my breath. I can actually sustain notes. I can actually see. If anyone has heard me about my fursuit head has no vision. Like, I've been in Philly, like, walking around, and I just, like, scan the ground. I'm like, okay, the next traffic light is until then. There's no cars. I'm just gonna keep going forward. Like, it's like blind leading the blind. It's super dangerous. I don't like the experience of my stuff in live, but I feel like VR has taught me so much more on how to be a better musician and performer that I think I can start taking some of this stuff and making it better in real life, which will help my misconceived notions about how bad I am in real life, if that makes sense. I feel like there's a lot I've learned from VR that I can translate into the real life stuff, but I feel like there's a lot to be desired, and I appreciate everyone who's ever hung out with me at my shows in real life, because I try to make them as fun as possible, but oh my god, the work and the sweating. But I feel like I'm way more athletic now than I've been in 10 years. So again, like I said, all my preconceived notions about my seemingly terrible performances in live, I know people have really enjoyed, and I appreciate everyone for coming, but I think that will change this year once I do a lot more con shows again. I felt like Anthrocon this year was like a good example of that. I felt like in the zone. Not as great as VR. VR, you just feel like you're like, it's all, there's like, it's full immersion. You don't feel any disconnect. I'm hoping that will change for the real life stuff too soon. So stay tuned and please hang out with me. I love seeing people at cons. It's so awesome. I love seeing people like real life, also from VR chat too. That was the coolest thing about joining VR chat this year, was going to Anthrocon and going to Philadelphia and be like, yo, I know you from VR chat. That's wild. Like sometimes you just think like, these are the VR furs and these are the real life furs. I was like, nah, dude, we're all connected. We're all connected. So cool. Okay, that ends my tangent now for reals.
Well, I do have an interesting question for you, since you were at furry conventions long before VR chat.
Oh yeah.
What was it like? Did you ever note about VR chat through the conventions? One of the things we've heard from a lot of our guests who've been to conventions and VR chat at the same time is that there are a lot of VR chat goers in conventions. Is that something you ever came across in those?
I don't think I'm a good person to ask because of I call it my blackout period from 2018 to, I guess, let's call it 2022, 2023. I like had a whole meltdown. It got bad. I got dogs, I got a life and stuff. So like I missed out on, I believe, the most pinnacle part of VR, because VR essentially blew up during COVID. Like that was like the huge catalyst, the huge reactor for it, and I wasn't there for it. I was trying to get back into NIIC. I was trying to have a reason for basically trying to have a reason for living. I don't want to get too dark, but let's just be honest. So like drawing, I started drawing. I was trying to do live streams and stuff. You can see some of my live streams from back then. I was just drinking whiskey and I wasn't even present. Like I was a hot mess. I think they're still on there. I don't even care. It's a good reminder. But I was not active at all in seeing the impact that VR had versus real life. Now that I was at Anthrocon and I was at Philadelphia, it was so cool to see the portals. I had never seen that before, and I think that's my fault that I left in 2018. But I did notice it going, seeing people at, was it Megaplex? We did, yeah, I think we did one of the portals or MFF, maybe. Did MFF happen yet? Oh my god, all my cons are mixed up. One of them that just happened that wasn't near me in Philly, I went to the portal on this side, on this VR chat side, and I do not remember them before. There could have been a small panel back in 2018 for VR chat, but I don't even know if VR chat was around then. I just wasn't familiar with it. So short answer, no, I haven't seen any impact until this year, but that could also just be because I didn't see it. You know, that whole RAS thing, you know, we don't notice what we think isn't real to us. I wasn't a part of it, so I didn't really didn't think I could see it. I love how integrated it is now, and I think it should continue to be. I would love it at some point, not foreshadowing anything, but you know, if I act like The Simpsons, then I am The Simpsons. Eventually they do holograms on stage for VR. That would be so freaking cool. That's an awesome way to integrate, and I think that's totally, if we're doing crap like AI, that's literally how you get there. You have to solve all the problems that take too much time for humans to calculate. That's what AI can do, can make that stuff happen, and we'll have holograms and stuff like that. Not that I would ever say that could replace live performing, but like, I would love to perform live as Kyle and actually be able to breathe, and then me being there can be projected as a hologram as this nice, as a Winter Paul. That would be freaking awesome. That would solve all my things. Then I could perform for you live, and then I don't have to sweat and die on stage. And I actually do think we're going to get to that faster than we think. I'm looking forward to that kind of stuff.
Well, as a fun little leak, in a previous episode we talked with, well, previous to now, like when this releases in a while, we talked to someone named Chika Raven, who worked with a group called Sanctuary, and one of their live events they had holograms, not like sci-fi holograms, but it was like I think a glass panel or something, and they did a real life VR IRL switch over, where real-life DJs played through a screen in VR, and then in VR, those DJs played through their hologram in real life at the venue. So there are some people out there doing stuff like that now.
That's awesome. Good. Yes! So it's begun! Yes! We'll get there. Oh my god. That's so cool to hear. Because not that the fursuit stuff's bad, but like, I mean, it's like, this is, if you can harness the power of this, and this is gonna upgrade, what, every like 6 months? Oh my god. Like, the things we can do! Oh my god, it'll be wild! Let's do it. Let's all be animals. I'm tired of being a white guy!
Now that you've been in VR since this year, what is your thoughts on the experience so far, as you've been here for a few months now?
Like I told everyone at the Cease and Desist and Crystal, we are all standing on a gold mine. We need to all put our brains together and figure out how we're going to make this bigger every day. And everyone's doing that. I'm not saying that, like, literally, I have so many friends in here that I have the privilege of calling friends. They're the smartest people in the world, tweaking things, making things better. Looking at you, Glitch. Everyone is doing such a huge part and making this place better. And it is such a community-driven place. But, like, it's so... I don't want to say demeaning. It's just such an underservice to the brains and the brilliance of people here. Like, it's not just community driven. Like, we all just don't recognize like our talent, their talent. Everyone making these incredible innovations. Every single freaking like month, there's always something wild coming out. Me being here, like I said, literally my first night with Rory, I was like, dude, it's like a convention every night. Like, and I think when you're in VR chat, either for so long or this is how you've started in the fandom, you don't see that. But someone like me who didn't have this shit had to go out to like random places in New York and find furries and hope I didn't get like robbed or killed or something. Then drive. Oh my god, like my first con was Anthrocon, so that was like a 7-hour drive from New York across PA. Like all of this to see people. Oh wait, here's a better thing. You put on a freaking headset and you can see 80 people in one instance. You don't like them? Screw that. Go to another world and another world, or just be Ferality and have like 30 instances of the same world. Like, and that was cool too. It's like, not only do you have like every day is a convention, you actually have conventions in VR, and that was awesome. And I heard some people be like, oh, well, this thing glitched and that thing glitched. Who cares? You have no idea how wild this is. Like, you might just not understand it because you've been in it so long, but for someone like me, it is ridiculous the crap we can do in here. It is insane. It is wild, and I love it. And like I said, it's like a convention every night. You can have Red on and do your own thing and do content. This guy at 2 in the morning out the wazoo, and that's all you do. You can do Twitch streams. You can also literally make friends. You can have weddings in VR. You can literally do everything. You can even have parties where you just like you have a drink that has the function that makes you intoxicated. It's wild. The whole thing is a magical place. We are sitting on a gold mine, and I love that we're finally taking advantage of it with innovations every month. Cannot wait. And the fact that we could do this like and integrate in real life even more than just like a portal. cue animation of exploding head. It's wild. I'm so excited, and I am clawing onto this train. I spent way too much time trying to learn all this shit really fast, and I don't care. I've spent so much money, got a new credit card just to pay for stuff. Don't care. Such an investment, worth it for this. I will reap the consequences later. All I know is that this is the place to be for the most exciting stuff, and it's gonna translate. It's not just like we keep our own thing in here. It translates out to all the other corners of the fandom. This is all integrated. We are all integrated, and it starts with the magic here.
So I'm gonna ask you 2 weird layered questions.
Love it.
And one of which is, have you been to Ferality yet?
Yes.
Since
This
it's
is
come to
my
VR
first
chat?
year.
Oh, really?
My God, awesome.
What do you
Wild.
think of the experience?
It was so freaking cool. Anyone who like tried to remotely complain about it, I was like, I get it. You're like that person like at McDonald's when you're upset like the food takes longer than 60 seconds like it's supposed to. I get you. You're right, but you're so wrong. The fact that like all this stuff could even exist was wild. And didn't they have this year? I guess their whole big thing was their big flex was they were able to double the capacity of a world. Like, do you know how many terabytes that takes? Like the fact that all the frames, it's insane. I loved Ferality. I thought it was so cool they did holograms. If anyone tried to see me perform with snakes, I'm sorry. Either I blocked it or someone else blocked it. There was a thing where I was on stage and I disappeared. I didn't care. I didn't care at all. I was just happy to be like there, like performing. Like, and I was like, I didn't feel like I had the right to. I started VR like a month ago. They're like, oh, let's go on stage for Ferality. I was like, sweet. It was such a cool freaking experience. Even with glitches, like whatever. It's a con. It's a con in VR. Like, oh my God, it's so freaking cool. God, did I answer your question? Oh, I answered the first part of your question. Yes, I went to Ferality.
Yeah.
I answered the question. Yay.
Oh. Sounds like a good time. You're 1 month in VR chat and you're performing
Yeah.
in Ferality. That sounds like a wild experience. Going from one extreme to the other.
Yeah. It's just how my life is. My life is like it's a unstoppable moving train. It's this. I've learned to roll with it. Trying to.
Oh. Did you have a question, Raptor?
No, I'm trying to keep up with him. I'm fucking still back at the fucking portal trying to get in. Fucking shit.
Yeah, sorry for my energy. I only have one setting, but I feel like it properly expresses the answers to your questions.
No, having that kind of energy in what you're doing and stuff like this is fucking grand. But trying to keep up with him and going, it's like somebody picking up a rubber ball and a racket and smacking it and watching it bounce.
I think it was a dog in a past life.
So don't think that.
I'd be such a great dog in real life.
Could be too. It's okay. It's okay until you pee on the floor and somebody rubs your nose in.
Oh no, I'm like my dogs. I'm dignified. Yeah, I just see so much value in this stuff. Like, if anyone's heard me on a personal level, I'm trying so hard to make this stuff full time. I just feel like I am doing such an underservice to the furry fandom, and it's not all about me. I want whatever works for everyone, but I know that if people have so much fun to hang out with me and doing what I do, I know I can do more of that, and I'm not. So I really want to. Oh, hi guys! Oh, doggies! So yeah, I just see the value in all this, and I feel like anyone's stupid for not getting into furry more right now. This is like the time to be a furry. If you feel like, oh, I'm just like a friend of a furry and I don't want to do this, check yourself in the mirror and see if this is something you really want to do and you're too scared to do it. This is the time. Explore all the magical possibilities. Hi, dogs. There's like 2 dogs here. Oh my God. And sorry if there's like he's like chewing on a toy.
Since you like.
That's what I was trying to figure out. What the hell are you doing to your dogs?
So, if you have dogs, Luma Bones. Luma Bones! So my dogs destroy any toy you give them, but this thing is a Luma Bone, and it tastes like bacon, and it lasts for 4 months. And I told you, I have a blue healer. I have an Australian cattle dog. They're psychopaths. He will not be able to destroy this thing for 4 months. Best investment. It sounds like $20 is a lot. It's not. It's the only thing you need to buy them. It's amazing. I highly recommend it. DM me later if you want to know what the hell I just said. It'll change your life for your dog. Awesome. Sorry, what was your question? I'm sorry. Sorry.
Well, now that we're talking about your dog, where did you get? How did you get your dog to begin with, Mask?
So yes, I have 2 dogs. If you've been on my live streams, I have 2 purebred dogs. Don't ask how I got them, and don't ask how their names became them. I didn't name them; they just came. So my ex and I got Eric, who's our Norwegian Elkhound. He is the. If you don't have a Norwegian Elkhound and you're thinking of them, get one. Get one. They are like the best dogs. Just treat them like they're gods. They're gods. I got him with my ex, and then he has been literally the reason why I'm alive. Like, in my depression and, like, having to move out and go to a totally different town. I, like, lost my job, had to get a new one. All that stress right before COVID. Drinking issues. Oh, my God, this dog was, like, they are, like, the most amazing creatures. Amazing. I think he's like 7 this year. Oh my God. It's crazy I've had him that long. And this one who's making all this noise is my blue heeler, Percy. And I rescued him, I guess. We were at a dog park, and this old couple was trying to give him to a good home. And I felt really bad for Eric because I was doing the crap I was doing in New York, where I was like, I need to make money, I need to make rent. So I was just working like 2 jobs. I was working like McDonald's and like Wawa. I was like, I don't care. Whoever hires me, I'm too old to work at these places. I don't care. I can do other things. It's fine. I just need the money. And poor Eric was at home, and I was like, I'm gonna get him another dog. It worked out that this dog needed a home, and now we have a 5 years they had to wait, but now we're not in an apartment. We're in a house for them. Literally, the house is for them. They just run outside all day. I'm not even here. I'm still at work, but they have a better life now. So that's all I give a shit about. But yeah, they're both awesome. I got good dogs.
I don't know what the hell's going on, but I ended up with the 2 dogs. I got one beside me and one in my lap.
Yes.
And
Maybe they hear my dog.
And one's staring up at me, and the other one's wants to be petted, crawling around underneath me. I can feel him.
Is this making a lot of noise? You can't hear this. Can you hear this? Should I move Percy? I can move downstairs.
Yeah, we can hear.
No,
Okay.
it's fine.
Oh, no,
It's
don't
cool.
worry
All right,
about
good.
it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Let your dogs be your dog.
It's cool.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
cool. He just wants to
Being
vibe.
dogs, let them be themselves.
I know.
Hey,
I know.
Wait a minute. You should record the sound of him chewing on a bone and record it into your songs.
Oh yeah, I could like a soundbite. Be like Eugene and Bob's Burgers with like the little MIDI keyboard and go crunk, 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 crunk. And their barks.
So I'm gonna ask you another question as well. How has VR helped you with what you do with your music outside of VR chat at all? Like, have you took anything from here and brought it with you out of here in Meat Space?
I think the biggest benefit to VR has been me being a better performer, me relaxing, me not caring about myself and what happens in the outcome, and just doing it for the beans that are so cool enough to be here and listen. That's been my hugest takeaway from this. Also, taking this shit more seriously, I think. The fact that like you can be on VR chat and the amount of shows that I have, like if you guys see my schedule, I have like 2 shows every weekend, which is awesome, but it's like it's like a bar. It's like a bar you cannot like I can't drink anymore. I have to make sure like I run every day. Like it's just like I could not do those things, but like it'd be such like a disservice to everyone. And then I'm out of breath and I'm like all I had to do was just like the thing. So I think besides helping me make it not about myself and have more fun with everyone, definitely getting me to a point of discipline where like I take this shit more seriously. It's funny, like to have something so fun and like hilarious, there's a lot of like work behind it. There's a lot of like you have to be so serious to do something so like entertaining. It's wild. It's like some athlete shit. But those have been my biggest takeaways from that. Also, collaborations. Also, if anyone's waiting on me for a collab, I love you. You're amazing. Bear with me. I'm trying to do a lot of things at the same time, but I'm trying to do as many collabs as I can. And that, I have to stop this and derail. While I was talking about VR, I have to really say, from the bottom of my heart, this community is wild. Not just VR chat itself is a gold mine, all of you beans in here are a gold mine. I have not found a single group, and I love furries, they're great. This has been the most accepting, like, cohesive group ever. Even if there's drama and people are like, oh, there's VR chat drama. Relationships, whatever. I'm sorry. It's like the virality argument. It's pennies on the dollar. The group here is wildly accepting and just caring and such a team. Even the musician scene, not the musicians outside of here are bad or anything. There's just, we all are very trying to make sure that we bring the best impact to the community, and we kind of get stuck in our own little boxes. In VR chat, there is no escape from interacting with everyone. You are in this, and it's so cool to see like musicians and the group so cohesive together. I think too, being in real life, your only option is really like fur meetups or conventions, so I think that plays a lot into it too. But the fact that this is here all the time, it just speaks volumes about how we all have to be. We're all are just such a good cohesive group of beings, and the musicians especially. Like I've never felt such a more supporting sector of furry musicianship than VR chat. It's wild. It is freaking awesome. I'm done. I forgot to say that. I was like, I have to say that. That was one of the things that blew me away about VR. It's wild. It's amazing. Did not expect it when I came here. I thought everyone was going to be like, I don't know.
Since you've kind of no.
No, I didn't know what to expect, and you always assume the worst. You never know. But I was, oh my god, it's such a supporting group of people. Wow.
Is there that much of a stark contrast between the musicians you meet in real life versus VR?
Again, I think it's not anything we do. I'm guilty of it too. I think the distance between meetups, whereas VR chat, there is no severed tie. In real life, you're kind of limited to either social media, which everyone's posts get buried, or real life. And that's only if you make it to the shows, and you can only make it to there's so much more limits in real life. And I think that kind of makes us all more in our own boxes. And then when you add art into it, and then we're all super self-conscious of our art, and then there might be some drama on Twitter and things like that, we kind of all eventually have our own little islands with our own little like moats and our little fortresses. And it's just like, it doesn't ever mean to be that way, but it just comes as like a self-protecting thing and just an isolation thing. It just comes with like everything with the territory being in real life. And VR chat, you don't have that. Like everyone is involved all the time unless you don't want to be. And how could you not be? You can be with festivals. There's open mics. There's karaoke's. Like it's so freaking cool. And like you can tell the vibe is just like so much more connected. And not that there's anything wrong with musicians outside. It's just a different world. It's just you have to compete with real life more in real life. And in VR chat, we have our own world here. It's freaking wild. And it speaks volumes to how everyone treats each other here. It's super cool. Super cool.
Oh, okay. So I have a weird question for you as well.
Do
when
it.
You were first
I
getting into
love
music,
weird
what were you
questions.
expecting your entire journey to be like where you are now? What did you expect your whole journey to be like when you first started versus how you experienced it?
I had no idea. I keep telling myself, Kyle, if you were to tell your 23-year-old self, like, this is the shit you do, the fact that I go to work late, like 60 minutes every day. I don't care. I'm doing crap here. I have things to do. I have people to meet up with. Like, I had to wake up at like 6 a.m. one day with Corbell just to do like a freaking video. And like, I was like, I don't care. It'll be fine. Whatever. It's weird. Like the things like you think your life is a certain way until it's not. I had another ex who I love that literally said one of the strongest things that I'll always keep with me is, and he got from his therapist was, you do something until you don't. And like the older you get, the realer that sense is. When I first heard it when I was like 18, I was like, whatever, I don't give a shit. And now that I'm 34, I'm like, oh my God, you do something until you don't. You don't realize like how programmed you've made your own life into be a certain way until it's like freaking not. Like the world is so unlimited. And like I said, my whole thing for NIIC in the beginning was I had all kinds of insecurity. I remember when I started NIIC, it was like probably a couple months before I even released Paws to the Walls, which is like the big one everyone knows me for being, oh, that's so like racy and he's so gay and stuff. It's like even before that song, like I remember going up with UArts friends up north and like they were just giving me shit about being a furry. Like, and I couldn't care. I was like, dude, I already agreed to this, but like you can bash me and say I'm whatever, you know all the things. That's all the crap I got from like friends, which was really hurtful, but we're all still friends. I had no idea what I was gonna get in for with this stuff. I just took whatever came my way, and like I said, I was like, however far I can take NIIC, I have no idea. And I mean, it's like that thing, like you just want to get a laugh out of life, just tell life your plans. Like I was trying to think of things that like maybe NIIC could go in the direction of, and like most of this though, I tried to make very community based. even with like having a merch shop, like I only have things online because furries were like, hey, it'd be really cool if you had that. Everything on my store is like literally because someone was like, I would really like it if you had that. Like most of my songs are like, I would really like it if you talked about that. And I like to try to keep it that way too, because I think that's the easiest way to get like things that furries enjoy, is give them literally what they want if they just ask for it. If you can do it. But I had no idea. This is like, this whole thing is open season. I didn't even think like VR would be this kind of expansive, literally like over-connected thing. Like it's just this every day is like something new, man. It's wild. And I've just been trying to be less of a control freak and just more just accepting into like the power of every being's awesomeness, and just whatever happens. Like I don't know if anyone else has like a type A personality. I come from just like, it's from a very self-defensive place, from being a shy kid. If anyone knows, like I used to have a stuttering problem. We don't know if I have ADHD, but I definitely act like it. I have a few things going on that have all my life made me very self-conscious and not able to be social enough and really push my boundaries. And like being in here has just like, it's just changed everything. And trying to open myself up to not being in such a controlling state, which I thought helped me as a person before, and I think has been limiting me. I think, just leaving the reins to the universe and to everyone and everyone's magic has been, the lifesaver of all this. It's made nice who he is. So I thank everyone. God, did I answer the question? God.
You did. You've answered it and more. Now to give you a hard question. What are some of your favorite audience interactions you've had over your years of being a musician?
We can say favorite. What I think would be even more fun is what are the highlights, because they could not also be the favorites. They could just be like random awful things. One, having probably here at Echosphere, which was a show I did, I think, right after Ferality, was literally one of the first times I could hear people sing my songs with me. When you're in a fursuit, you're on stage at a con, you're far away from everyone. People are always dancing, having fun, but like I never got to hear my songs sung back to me until I was at Echosphere. And it was so funny because people were throwing me off because I didn't understand like how you could like turn down volumes and stuff yet. I was still too new. I didn't care though. I was like, whatever. I don't care. I'm like losing track of my song. It's just wild that people are singing this stuff. That was one of my cool ones. Another great one that wasn't very cool, but is super funny to tell people. It's a great story. I had a furry during I call them my blackout years. I was a bartender for a while. Trying with my new dog, and my lost relationship and going to a new place, trying to make ends meet. I worked at McDonald's and I was also a bartender. Cause why not? So I got a bartending license and I did the thing because huzzah! I had a furry who found out about Kyle doing a Valentine's Day event and came all the way up from Maryland to Pennsylvania to see Nice. And we were all just like, oh, and my friends know, like I was a furry. Like they knew I was nice. They knew I was like the thing. So it was fine. Even if I wasn't doing him a lot then. This kid was like so nice, but I just think he really alerted the attention. So it was also a drag show, which I really should mention. So it gets really hilarious. So then the drag queens, who are like my queens, because I am like, if you ever seen a drag show, like the bartender can also be like the bouncer sort of. Like we have each other. So like while I give the queens protection, the queens also have my back in the 1% chance that the bartender is recognized by someone, because when does that happen unless you're this guy? And is followed around by someone all night. So that was really funny. A fur was really super kind and came all the way up from Maryland to say hi to me, but alerted the attention and the distraught of the queens, who then rushed to my rescue that I didn't need, but it was pretty funny. It learned some signals. So I had a body squad of queens protecting me. That didn't on Valentine's Day. That was a pretty funny one. I love that one. But it was really cool that kid went there. It was just like everyone is just like thinking the worst. That's just human nature. And oh my God, what's another? Another one is literally, so if you guys have seen my song Summertime with Kevin Universe, it's really Kevin Universe's song. I just had a music video released a couple weeks ago. There's a cool backstory to Kevin. Kevin is an amazing being and actually lives right by me, and we also work in the same science field as real life people, which is hilarious. Before I knew him, he showed up to me at a bar, and I still have it in my room somewhere. oh, I have to put it on my camera for live stream. It's still in my room. He made artwork of NIIC and just brought it to me at a bar while I was with my friends, which is like totally fine, but I was just Kyle with like friends. And he's like, here you go, NIIC, and gave me this thing. And I was like so drunk, and I was like, yes, that's amazing. It was like so cool. Like everyone was looking like, what the fuck is this? Like this kid just brings like a furry painting, and I'm like, yeah, I love this shit. That was a really cool one, Kevin. And yeah, we made songs together. So if anyone wants to know, that music video is that kid literally showed up to me at a bar when I think I met him like one time more before. I forget the timeline. I came in with a painting. I was like, dude, sit down, we're drinking. It's so freaking awesome. Do I have any, like, well, I should probably give you one that's more concert related. I mean, I loved that my ex literally would bring people, especially like at Anthrocon and stuff, to get dancing around. That was so much fun. So everyone who'd be around with us in a circle, I try to still do stuff like he did for that. I try to make things more immersive and fun. If you see me at shows, bring up people like Wolfie and Goldie and stuff for like Wagon Like Us, and having people on stage for Paws of the Walls. I'm trying to do a lot more stuff of that because of those things. I think they really help. So people who have been with me in real life to do those fun dancing things like at Anthrocon and Philadelphia and stuff, I really appreciate you guys still. I love, those were a lot of my favorite times too. Also, because it kind of like, and again, with the emojis of the snowflakes in the mirror, it makes you get outside yourself and realize like it's not just you on stage. It's like you are bringing the fun experience to everyone. It's like you're just a puppet in the thing for everyone to enjoy, and that's exactly how it should be. So I love all that stuff. I don't know if there's any other wild ones. I mean, oh, I can tell you one that isn't really. Oh, another good bad one. I have been escorted by security. If anyone has been escorted by security in fursuit, it's hilarious. It's the funniest thing because they get all super serious, but you're totally in a fursuit. Like, what's gonna happen? If anyone's been to Philly for Spruce Street Harbor Park, amazing place to go. They have a lot of cool food and craft beers. Do not go in fursuit unless they've changed management. They will pull your ass off, as Kyle experienced, which was very funny. And also, like, there was like I think because there was a band playing, but I was just there. I was vibing. I was like, sweet, cool. And they did not appreciate that. I had this like bouncer. I think his name was Dwayne or something. I just call him The Rock. And he escorted me off, and he was like just trying to be all, but it was funny. I was like, dude, you're hauling off a guy in his late 20s in a fursuit. Like, come on. How is this not the best day of your life? Like, you're welcome. This is good shit.
So, how do you handle the stigma of being a furry and a performer with people who kind of look at you differently?
So the people that look at me differently, we have to ask ourselves, are these furries or are these muggles? Are we looking at it from a muggle standpoint? So what I have done is I've done the thing that
From your own personal standpoint is what I'm asking.
Oh, cool. So how I guess just in general.
Yeah. Look.
So it's a thing. If anyone, I don't think anyone listens to Alex Hormozy, but he puts it best. The best way to get yourself through anything in life is have a stack of undeniable accomplishments. Even if they're small things like making your bed to like getting up the mountain, hold on to that shit. None of that is insignificant. You get up out of bed, all you can do is make your bed. That's amazing. You get up on stage, you kind of do a half-assed job, but you're going to get better. That's amazing, especially when you get better the next time. When people give you shit, when they try to make you feel bad, this is also, by the way, from someone who literally has gone into a Philly bar, tried to sit down with his fursuit, and been called a pedophile. Super cool, super great. Thank God there's beer in that place and a bouncer, so nothing happens to him or me. You can rely on the fact that this moment is not your only moment. You have so many moments before this where you have done amazing things doing this exact thing. And what I like to do too is we like to give a lot of shit for social media. I find social media to be one of the most empowering things you can do for yourself. If I really feel like shit, it kind of seems weird. They're like, don't go on social media. It's like this Black Mirror and things. What I do is if I really feel like shit, I'll scroll through my own timeline. I know this sounds egotistical. Wait. And I scroll through everything and I see like, this is the thing I'm doing. Are there likes? This means people care. This means I'm doing shit that cares. If I ever feel like shit, I will scroll through my own shit just to be like, hey, you're stuck in the moment and you keep forgetting all the things you've done in the past, Kyle. So stop it. Because I do feel that way a lot. I've also found in my past 10 years, and because I like to psychoanalyze myself a lot, and I might try to talk about this more for people on YouTube things. The biggest issues I've had, and all the times I've ever wanted to quit NIIC, which I've thought many times, have always been because I compare myself to someone else. Hands down, always because I compare to someone. Do not compare yourself. Dear God, don't be like Kyle. Don't do it. Whenever I compare myself to someone, I usually am in for a bad time. And that's usually the most devastating thing that ever happens to me, is when I don't realize I'm doing it to myself. Not anyone out there even needs to do that. I'm my own worst enemy. But like I said, like, just knowing, like, you have behind you, remember, you have a stack of wins. The fact that we're here every day is automatically a win. The fact that we pursue this more and do more shit. Like, I know it feels like it's so easy to feel like you're not doing enough and you need to do more. We always need to do more, blah, 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 blah. You're here. You've done everything you're supposed to do up to this point. Keep doing more, but don't get caught up in that shit. I'm saying that to myself more than everyone. But if you feel that way, I'm literally have that voice in my head all the time. And like I said, like, the biggest, most painful parts of my experience in being a furry have been shit that I've done to myself, where I've looked at people, or I felt like I should be doing more like this, or I should have more things like they have. And it's so stupid. It's like, again, why are we here? Not for us, for everyone. You can have the winning effect by everyone else being impacted, and that can make you feel good, but you're not here for you, you know? We're here for everyone else. But again, like I said, remembering, like, who you are, where you've come from, is all you gotta know. And what I try to do is, like, if I don't feel like I have enough, I'm going to go out there and do more, so I can have more victory, so I can remind myself that these are all the things I've done and more. And everyone else should too. That's why we should do it.
Whoa, okay. Well, thank you for explaining that. I very much appreciate
Hopefully I
hearing
explained
your
it.
side of all of that, so thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've experienced a lot of shit.
Okay, so
if anyone ever feels down about that shit, DM me. I love to talk through that kind of stuff with people, because I am no different than you. Oh my God.
okay. So, now to sidetrack in a different way a little bit, do you have any favorite bits of your music that you've written that resonate with you stronger than others?
Yeah. And I find that a lot of them were like songs I wrote. My favorite thing is I'll listen to things again that I remember writing, like, drunk when I was like 23. But the older I get, the more I resonate with them. It's like a bunch of Simpsons episodes where they predict shit and then the things happen. A big example is Unleashed. If anyone's heard my song Unleashed, that's really the origin story of, like, how I started NIIC. I just felt like garbage, and I was like, screw it, I'm just keep going backwards, and I need to do the thing. I just need to remember what's inside of me and unleash it. And even when I've had my own blackout period again a couple years ago, same thing. That song hit me so freaking hard. I also have a favorite that I don't think a lot of people have heard, called Temple of the Sun, which is my favorite song. I got a commission for it by Spotticus Cheetah, who is an amazing being. Also, I think he does a lot of really crazy, like, things in the tech industry. I think he's like a big deal. We just don't know it. But he commissioned me. We're not going to talk about all that. But he commissioned me for my favorite song of mine, which is Temple of the Sun. And it's creepy as shit because I wrote it, like, drunk. I just like sometimes I just spit out lyrics. Like, again, like there's a nice and like a Darth Sidious hood going, do it. And I just spit them out, and then, like, I come back to it, like, now, and I'm like, holy shit, these lyrics are my life. Like, did I make that my life, or did these just, like, were these laid out for me in preparation for me to come back later and hear them and be like, damn, bro. I would say Temple resonates with me a lot. Unleashed resonates with me a shit ton. Besides that, I mean, they all on some level are something I've literally just pulled from. I try to find, like, a wound in my heart, and then I just kind of let it out. And I wish it was more selfless than that, but I'm so glad it resonates with people too, because I'm like, this is just like something I feel like they're like almost spells that are like, not spells, curses, let's call them curses, and you're trying to get them out of your body and onto paper. And I'm glad that people dig them and resonate with them, because I'm like, good, I'm not as crazy as I think I am. Yeah. But I probably am.
Okay, so on the flip side of that question as well, have you found what your audience's favorite song is compared versus yours?
I hear everyone says Paws of the Walls is their favorite, which is awesome. Hi, Dougie. Hi, Eric. Which is great. That's awesome. That's fantastic. I think a lot of people think that I'm like over the song. I love how crazy the song has gone. I did not think it would get that crazy. I try to tell people like I was there when Paws of the Walls was recorded, and I was in the corner of my room on my bed, by the way. There was just a mattress, no bedboard. I was like a little trashy little knoll in the corner of the apartment in Brooklyn, and I was just singing into the mic in the corner. Queens, not Brooklyn, Queens. Yes, Eric. And I remember like my roommates. I'm coming out, and my roommates are just staring at me like, all right, he's doing that furry shit again. I don't know. He's screaming. A lot of screaming going on in there, Kyle. So I'm glad people like that one. Other ones that they resonate with. Yeah, I mean, I hear a lot about that one. I hear a lot about Howl at the Moon, which is awesome. I am trying. Oh, Freaks. Oh my God, everyone loves Freaks, which makes me so happy. Freaks was like one I did for Halloween, and then I just threw on to Unleash. It's great. Also, if anyone has played Legend of Zelda: Oracle of Seasons, that's that little bit in the beginning. There's a little mini bit. I took it from the last dungeon, like the Sword and Shield dungeon or whatever. When you're in the underground, it's okay. I'm nerding out. It's fine. But I totally stole it from Oracle Seasons. So, I love that people like that. I am releasing a lyric video for that soon, and if people do like songs. This is a fantastic time to tell me because I'm trying to do a lot of lyric videos and work with a lot of karaoke worlds and VR chat to get them onto the karaoke worlds. So I did pause. I'm going to do Freaks this week, and I'm going to do whatever else Beans want me to do. I'm trying to do more things like that I've been too stupid to not do until 10 years later. So we're trying to fix all that stuff right now. But yeah, Freaks is another one too that people like. Anyone else's? I have to look back at my memory bank. I think that's it. That the ones that I like. Also, people like Lovers of the Light from Beast, which I love because I felt like I could do so much more with that. And the fact that there was like a time crunch, and I was like, shit, I can't find enough instruments that I want for this. It's not giving me the effect I want. But people still like that one, and I'm like, oh thank God. Oh thank God, I hate that one so much, but I'm so glad you like it. It doesn't matter what I think. I'm glad you like it. I just wish I could do so much more with it. But Beast had a time crunch. And that's the thing too, is like I want to get over the time crunches. I want to just do this full time and prioritize what actually matters and what will help people instead of all this like backflipping I do now. It's so stupid. So stupid. But we'll get there. Kyle's got a lot of growing to do. I appreciate everyone being an amazing being and watching me take my sweet time.
Well, I remember this something an older gentleman in a hospital told me once that resonated with me. And I don't know if we'll go with you, but he said, if you enjoy what you do, you never work a day in your life.
Yeah!
So even if you got all these things going on, but if you enjoy it, are you really working?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think, and I don't even care about working. I am such a workaholic. I'm a many-aholics, but workaholic is the prime one. I don't give a shit if I work. I don't give a shit if it feels like working. The fact that I can do what I've done with this means something. The fact that I'm still here and people still want to be on this adventure with me means something. And I feel like every day I'm not fully committing myself to this shit. I am the problem. I'm doing a disservice. So I don't even care if it feels like every day is play. But I know the second I finally put on the big boy pants and do this for real, and fully commit to it, it's going to feel like the most fun I've done. I think that's really when we're all going to have a higher level of this that's going to really benefit everyone. I would love to get to the point where I say if I do something I like, I never have a day like that where I feel like I'm working. I don't even care about that. I just want to do this all the time. I don't care what it costs.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you another question that we've asked of VTubers before, but I think it's also apt to ask you because it's curiosity's sake.
Yeah.
With NIIC, is he a character or is he you? And how are you able to transition between the two easy enough, or is there some level of finagling for that?
Yeah, this is a great question. I have no idea the answer to this one. So I find with furries, including myself, but mostly with other furries, I don't want to say that I'm like some unicorn, but I feel like I don't feel like I'm like a normal furry the way typical furries are. I feel like there's something wrong with me. Like when you have a fursona, even if it changes, it's you. It is a better, and I don't know if better is the word. It is like the max version of you. It is like the coolest version of you. You're like your own superhero. For me, I have been, and I think this helps me do what I need to do with Nice too. Nice isn't Kyle. Like I love being him, but like there's something about him where I don't know how to describe it. It's like a Pinocchio thing. It's like a thing where it's like a Minecraft thing. I resonate with Nice, but I love working on him as a third person, but I can also be him. But I don't like when people are like, "Oh, this is your persona." I just say yes, but like I don't identify as Nice myself. I love that I work on him. I feel like I have a super spiritual connection with him, and that I feel like we are like super bonded, but like in an imprinted way, not in like a I see myself as this dog person. And I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but I just feel like with furries, and I feel like which makes furries so magical is the thing that I don't have, which is that they literally, we see ourselves as our persona. Like we prefer to be ourselves as our persona because we look awesome and hot as shit. Of course, who wouldn't be? If you're crazy enough, you can finally look into this and be like, oh my God, this is amazing. But I don't ever feel like Nice is me. I feel like Nice is like, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. Like, is he like a mannequin? He's like the thing I strive to make amazing and perfect, and he's like my labor of love, but he's not me. But I love to be him, and I love to get the opportunity to be him. God, I hope that makes sense. But I feel like I am so, oh, hi, Brett! Yes, hi! This is my fiance. Hi, I'm on an interview. It's good. Everyone's had an EBS! Oh, as my body breaks. Yeah. So, I just think I'm not furry enough. Like, there's something lacking in me on the furry side about resonating with him in a full synchrony. But I think that's okay because the way I see him as, like, he's like this child that I'm just like, I'm going to make you into, like, the greatest dog thing ever that you could possibly be. And I have no idea where that's going to go, but I love every freaking second of it. God, I hope that makes sense. He's like my life project.
That makes a lot of sense.
It does? Okay.
I'll just kind of... Whoa. Okay. No, I think it makes a whole lot of sense. I was just curious because I know sometimes the people who act as a certain thing for long periods of times, like VTuber as an example, there can come a point if you make it a specific thing with a personality that's separate from yours, a story that's separate from yours. I'm curious how much is you and how much is not, and how do you separate yourself from the two? Especially since some people can lose themselves in that other thing.
Yeah.
Where they don't really become themselves anymore.
Oh,
it dangerously mixes.
So I can comment on this super well. So I believe that Nice has taken over my life absolutely completely. Everything I have in my life since being 23 has completely been given to me by Nice and the people that I met with through Nice. This isn't Kyle's world anymore. I feel like I'm separate as Kyle, but oh my God, none of this is mine. This is a Nice concoction that just been put together. I have also noticed, I just did a YouTube short where I tried to, and Glitch the Fox told me about this, because one time Glitch the Fox was like, dude, I just heard your, like, normal voice, and, like, oh my God, like, that was terrifying. I just had my normal Kyle voice. In my head, Kyle and Nice are the same thing. Like, I don't think there's a difference. And people have told me, like, yeah, like, in real life, you're, like, pretty much the same. I saw, though, on my short, though, I have, like, a little difference between Kyle and Nice. If you guys want to look on, like, my YouTube shorts or TikTok, there's one where it's literally, like, a white dude. That's the only one you need to see. And you can see, like, there's Kyle, and then there's Nice. And I think there's, like, is a difference, but there isn't a difference. My voice definitely isn't as high. And I think that is something that I haven't noticed, that, like, I think we all kind of do it as personas, but when I see myself, like, I see the voice that Nice needs, and sure, it could be Kyle's voice, but, like, it has to be higher for some reason. It has to be all this crap for some reason. Which, actually, I don't think is something that I can take credit for. I have started to believe, I think I stole that from Charlie Day in Always Sunny in Philly. If you watch Always Sunny in Philly, I swear to God, I think I instinctively, like, subconsciously stole that from Charlie. Because he's always going like this! And I think that's what I took that from. So I think it might be that too. But in my YouTube short I just did, I saw a little bit of a difference between Kyle and Nice. I'm like a little more relaxed as Nice as Kyle, but like still happy. But like I'm not like going all this crazy like forcing stuff. I think that's because I don't see the green dog, so I'm not gonna do it. But once I see the green dog, then I like activate. It's like a sleeper agent, something terrifying. Oh God, there's something else I was gonna say. I don't know. I think it's perfect. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no. Because Glitch heard it one time.
I think
he's like, yeah.
Well,
sorry. I don't know what you're going.
Sorry.
I just think you explained that very nice. And
Are those your tails? Have your tails been on the floor the whole time? Lion, look at your tails. Oh, wow. Oh, they're very fluffy. Oh, they're very fluffy.
Funny thing about my tails, actually. Yeah, funny thing about my tails. Those tails weren't my choice. A friend of mine who worked in my avatar decided, I don't like your tail, it's too spiky. They need to be fluffier. And so she went off into Blender and Unity, did two shaders, did her magic, stared at one, and then thought, one is terrible, you need three. And she did it selfishly because she wanted to screw with him herself. It was totally selfish. I had no say in the matter, just got done, uploaded, and through Unity.
You're like, these are my tails now. That's awesome. Oh, I remember what I want to say.
Pretty
so like,
much.
so when you do face expressions, so I do believe that NIIC has made me different. Not just the happiness thing we talked about earlier, but like you just kind of like I do feel like he has rubbed off on me like radiation. Like I just can't get him off. Like there's definitely parts about me that I've totally just like have taken from him instinctually. A funny thing is, if you see this or like this. I do this shit in real life at the lab. Like sometimes when I'm talking to someone, if I talk to you here, sometimes I'll just do this. Like I'll just make faces. I do that in real life now. Sometimes I catch myself like, oh my God, I feel like I'm trying to like work like the VR face tracking. There's no VR face tracking, Kyle. Just listen to the conversation. Psychopath. So I think shit like that like rubs off on you. You don't even know it.
So wait, you hopped in VR, went full out between full body face tracking, the whole 9 yards. Then, from the sounds of it.
Yeah. So when your furry friend on the other side of the country sends you a headset, makes you an avatar, and is like, hey, I don't know, you're in like the lowest point of your life right now, and the only thing that would make you smile would be to do nice. But here's literally an open door for you. Do you want it? And then you're like, well, fuck me. Like I had to. I had no choice. Like this was something from like Rory or the universe or something. I was in the shittiest point of my life. Really, really, really bad time. And I was like, this is it. I have a saying now I'm trying to adopt, which is don't worry, get furry, which is literally how I survived the past 8 months of hell. Doing this. Just being like, this is the way. We're going to do this. There has to be some reason for this. And I would be an idiot not to try and learn as much as I can from this. And I did. I was like, well, how do I do like, how do I do performance in VR? It's like fursuiting, right? So what's all the crap I need for that? And Rory's like, well, it's expensive, but like this. Like I had a Mac. I never had PC. You have to get PC for this. I had to get all the tracking stuff. It was brutal, but I mean, like, it was the door. Like he did all the work. He's like, here are the things. Like all you have to do is say yes and figure out the rest. It's like, yes. There we go. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm, like, really weird about omens. I don't find myself to be superstitious or in a ghost and stuff. Like my fiance Nebulous is very pagan into all the occult stuff. I have a weirder sense about things. I just, like, feel when things are, like, something I should be doing, and then I do it. But besides that, I don't have any sort of spirituality like that. This was one of those very few things where it's, like, just do the frickin' thing. Like, it's there. It's like, it's there. It's right there. Like, when someone mails you, like, their headset, like, come on. And makes you the avatar. Who does that? Like, but that's a sign. So, that's why I was like, I have to respect the sign. I just have to be a psycho. Just didn't learn it out before the opportunity leaves. And I'm glad. I'm glad I jumped on it like a psycho. I'm so glad I did. I got to meet you. I got to meet everyone. So, and hang out with everyone. And that's because you're all an amazing group of people. So, I really appreciate it. Super awesome. Thank you for giving me a chance, everyone.
Well, we appreciate you be here doing your thing here as well.
Yes. Love those tails.
You're just a big fun bundle of energy. Like your energy is very contagious, by the way. I
Good.
hope you know that.
No, that's great. Well, and like I said, it's for me too. I'm glad it has that effect on people. It's what got me through my own stuff. I used to be. I don't know what to say besides sourpuss. I used to just think the world was against me, and I just couldn't get anywhere. And then I realized, like, what if I just be the person I'm asking to be? Like, why don't I just give it to myself? And I'm so glad that, like, and I think over time, like, you start getting into that vibe. You're like, how can I spread that with people? How can you show other people? I think we just, like, I try to make people unleashed. I just feel like we're all locked in our own minds. We think what we think is the way it is. And it's like, it's wild, the boxes we're in. It's crazy until you have someone show you the light. That is from Umbrella Academy. When was it? Is it Vanya's girlfriend is like, you don't know the box you're in until someone opens it. Deep shit, deep shit. But that's literally what this stuff is. I'm a victim of it, and I'm trying to escape it. And I would love people to open up their boxes more too. Hope that doesn't come out dirty at all.
No, I have another fun question for you. Have you encountered the mirror yet, and have you survived its allure?
The mirror? What? What's the no? Well, I don't know what the mirror is. I haven't.
VR chat mirrors.
So I have like
you
a
know,
personal mirror.
dwelling?
No. What's mirror dwelling? Like just a mirror inside a world that you can set.
There's yeah, mirrors inside worlds inside VR chat. There's a very high chance when people encounter it, it's like crack, where they just kind of stay there, do nothing, kind of sit in front of the mirror, and just stare at it like a person stares at a TV, doing nothing, saying nothing, just staring at the avatar back at them.
Oh, that's cool.
I call them mirror lickers.
That's awesome.
You know, they say people, if you go into a black hat, you see them off in the corner, they're just sitting there quietly, doing nothing for hours.
Is that what people are doing? I guess so. Like, I don't know if I've explained. I have a mirror on me all the time, and I guess I do that. I have to be one of those people. I look at myself all the time. But I recommend it as like a tool. Like, it helps you do better motions and figure out your face and stuff. But I guess I have to be one of them because I'm literally looking at myself all the time when I'm looking through you. So I think think it's one of those things when
productively. You're not like using it like a TV.
So I'm a functioning addict.
You just you're not standing and staring at it going, wow, this is so great.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did that like the first couple days. I was like, this is so cool, the universe, man, wow. But like after a while, you're like, okay, well let's do the thing. Let's get to work, kids.
Understandable.
I had no idea.
Well, nice. Thank you so very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Oh, great. Everyone, stay awesome. Be amazing. Be amazing. Be insane.
So, last couple of questions before we wrap up.
Yeah.
Where did your name come from, and why do you use it in VR chat?
So, this is actually a real dog. His name was Nicky. His name is nice on here because at the time I wanted a cool like 4-letter, like everything in 2020 and 2013 was like pink, Zed, Zane, so you need a 4-letter word. And I was like, well, I'm not just gonna do Nicky for the dog. But Nicky was a real husky that my mom had. Nicky was an absolute like bachelor. She literally used him to like pick up dudes and go places and get free food. Like he was a husky. Like, of course, like you're gonna get anything with this husky if you take this husky anywhere. She got people's numbers. It was awesome. He was the life of the party. He was such a jerk. I actually don't even know if I met him. My mom and their family had a couple huskies, so I don't think I actually met Nicky, but I like to say I do. I can't confirm though. But he was a jerk. He was like so like star of the show, like this guy, like just very like high energy all over the place. Things just happened around him, and I was like, that's such a great, like, to see these furries. Like, I just don't know how to be a furry. Like, I don't know what to do or what persona I resonate with. Let's just make this guy a thing. And then the color was decided by, I think, Casper. When Casper helped me, the artist helped me do make the persona. We just decided green because everyone was that was like the sparkle dog year. Everyone was like blue, red, green. I didn't see anyone's green, so like good green. Let's do green. Let's try not to do anything that's like too much done, so that I blend in. But he comes from Nicky. Nicky was also really creepy. I just found out this year at Christmas. My mom adopted him from the family because the family was moving to California. They were from New Jersey when they were living. And this family was moving to California. But guess what the hell this family's name was that had to give up the dog? They were named the Greens. And I didn't know that shit till this year at Christmas. And I'm like, Mom, that's the creepiest shit ever. That's so creepy. So the Greens, so he was Nicky Green. Which is wild. Which is wild. I don't find out this shit till 10 years later. I was like, Mom, that's gross. That's so weird. It's creepy, like omen stuff. But yeah, he was a real dog. He was a husky, and he was such a little attention whore. And that's him. So people do mispronounce the name, and I don't call it mispronouncing because I'm the jerk that spelled something NIIC. Like, how are you supposed to know what that is? How are you supposed to know how to say that? Like, you're screwed either way. So people have called me Nick for years, and it's totally fine. I answer to Nick. I have friends who are named Nick, and I will also answer to Nick when someone's calling for them. I'm just used to it. I'm not gonna like correct anyone. And also his name in real life was Nicky, so it's not far off. But Nice is the name, and I chose it, I guess, because I wanted something that was cool, musician-y. And I was like, that's a cool stage name. Like, Nicky isn't a cool stage name enough. It just seems like a little, like, not as large as in life as I wanted a stage name to be. But yeah, Nicky Green. That was a creepy thing I learned this year.
Well, you answered the avatar. Oh, that is really creepy and omany. The last question we asked is, where does the avatar come from? But you answered that. So is there anything about the avatar that resonates with you, or anything has any meaning to you? Any pieces or assets on it?
So the avatar, we're talking about like the Winter Paul avatar by Julia, right? We're talking about like this avatar thing, right?
Yeah, the one you're in now.
Awesome, yeah.
Like the model you're in now, the things that are on it. And
yeah. This, so again, Rory was the one that chose this model because he does Winter Paul stuff. I cannot think of literally a better avatar for this. I love Julia. I love the animation on this bean. It's perfect for Nice's thing. I have a deep love. So like Milo Fox, who does like the Kit Durg and all that. I've told them if I did not have to be Nice, I would absolutely be a Kit Durg, hands down. I love the Kit Durg. It's so freaking cute, best thing ever. But I have to be Nice. But the Winter Paul is like, I didn't choose it. It was kind of like there, and a couple other people have made awesome, nice avatars too, as like a Canis and I think as a Rex also. And the Rex I have a huge soft spot in my heart for too. But the Winter Paul is nice. It helps Nice's personality so much. It's totally like invokes his whole vibe of like this this dumb but energetic innocence, and just kind of like buffoon thing in a cute way, which I love so much. I think it's perfect. And when apparently Discord bots hit up me for new avatar things, I thought they were people. I have no interest in changing avatars. I love that people like to explore new avatars. I get that. I just think there's a huge problem with branding, and like for Nice, I think it's like let's let sleeping dogs lie, literally. Like we got a good thing. I don't need to explore other stuff. But I think that is true because the Winter Paul is just, Julie did such a good job on it, and I think it speaks exactly the personality for him that I've wanted for, oh my god, 10 years.
Oh. Well, again, thank you very much for your time, Nice. It's been absolute pleasure getting to meet you. So thank you.
Yeah.
Very much.
Oh, so, and for those of our audience who wish to reach out and find your music, where can they go to find you?
Yes. If you go and just type in NIIC on Google, that's all you pretty much need. YouTube, Spotify. If you want me somewhere where you normally listen to and you can't find me, tell me, and I will hunt that site down and I will infect it with Nice. But I'm pretty sure I've worked 10 years to be everywhere. So let me know. But you can, the easiest way is music videos on YouTube. That's where I like to put them. If you want to watch really funny shorts or random shorts or stupid shorts, TikTok and YouTube, I put those shorts up on there. If you want to watch and just hang out with me and my dogs, Twitch, I am Nice Dog on everything that I'm not nice on. Pretty much the same handle for everything. But I'm also on Twitch if you ever want to hang and talk with me. I love spending time with people and doing as much as I can with my busy schedule. That should be it. I really appreciate you guys having me on. You're amazing beans. Thank you for giving me the chance to talk and stuff.
Quite welcome. We appreciate you being here.
Indeed.
Big time.
Well, everything that Nice said for you, the audience will be in the description down below in the hoobly what's it thingy. So right down there is a whole bunch of fun tools for you to find. For Raptor to close this off, we'll give you the audience member question. What is the strangest omen you've had in your life? I'll give you mine, which is, I remember once back where I almost shut METAVERSE DEGEN down. I was sitting in the YouTube studio with my finger over the delete everything button. I got a message from a friend of mine that said, whenever I watch the channel, I feel like I'm with a friend group again. No idea, no one knew. No one knew I was sitting there but this guy wanting to quit, and I got the message out of nowhere. So, weird, funny omen. I like to hear yours. Put it in the comment. I'd love to read it. And Raptor, as always, you know the thing.
You got it, Lion. No matter what, we're on a train. The speed is going as fast as possible and everything else like this, but this boy's got, I think, the train beat. No matter where you go or how you do it, hold on to your ass. Because if you can keep up with it, because I'm still trying to catch up, damn, it's a hard run. We'll talk to you later. See you on the next time around. Bye, folks. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for your time, Nice. It was absolute awesome.
Good.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that
I'm
was
glad.
pretty nice.
I didn't know what to expect, so that was great. Again, I like to stress out about these
great.
things, and I was like, I'm not stressing out about this. Okay.
So it wasn't as horrible as he thought it'd be?
Not in a stance of horrible. In a stance of, am I going to say something wrong? Am I not going to be 100% for this? Are you going to, like, it's never about the other person. It's always me being like, am I going to, like, how am I going to royally F this up? So luckily I didn't do that. Because I was like, I'm not playing this game this time where I try and, like,
You were very
stress
easy to
about it.
talk to.
Good.
Yeah. And you got to realize, too, Nice, it's about you. It's not about us. It's about to actually
Yeah.
get technical. It is about you. And that's what makes VR VR.
Yeah.
One of the things
I
Ralph
love
and
this
I are
place.
trying
what
to
we
do.
do.
But thank you very much. We enjoyed learning about you, hearing your tale. It's an absolute honor to us.
Cool.
So,
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I thank you. Could I get a picture of you for the thumbnail before?
Yes. Whatever you need. Whatever you need.
Leave it to your thing.
Can I do like?
we try to do
like
custom thumbnails for each person, particularly.
Yes.
Ooh, awesome. Thank you very much. And
Yeah, hell yeah.
down here a little bit, and
Yeah.
bam, and bam. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And
Yeah.
I'll try and send you the pro to the thumbnail. If I don't, which I'll probably forget, if you don't like it, send me a message. I'll change it because I keep the creative files for every.
No,
every
it's fine. No,
thumbnail, so
trust me.
you can-
Trust me.
yeah,
I'm
I'll
not
change
picky.
it.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fine. But I appreciate you letting me know about
Hey,
it.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Is there a certain... Well, if you want to beat the fuck out of the table, go right ahead. But don't bite me off of it. I'm going to scuba dive off of it. It's like taking a ruler and bouncing it. But, do you have a song or anything like that that you would like us to throw on before the... Because
As like an
we
intro.
usually do that.
Oh, hell yeah,
as
absolutely,
an
yeah.
Intro.
Do we do
Yeah.
pause? I
One
was
of the
gonna.
things we've been doing for musicians.
That's a great idea.
One of the things we try and do for musicians is we'll ask them if they want a song to play beforehand for people who haven't encountered you. So they'll start the episode, listen to your music, and then when you go into the thing, they'll not just get to meet you, they'll hear your music for the first time.
How
So
about
hopefully get them that whole total you episode.
how about then
Is what we
I?
try to do.
That's a good idea. How about I send you then Pause of the Walls because that's like the one. How we do that? That way it's like a thing.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Sounds
All right,
good.
sweet.
Do you want to also send me your logo and an image, and we'll
Yes.
put that over the front of it. Have the song play with what it's called and your credits, so people can find it, enjoy it, and then I'll take all of your links, put in that description as well for everyone to find easy one place.
Yes. I will send you a bunch of stuff, and then you can like hack up whatever you want. Yeah, that's a great idea. I'll send you the logo,
Awesome.
the song, links. Yeah, that's great.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks guys. This is
I hope it
awesome.
helps you out.
Genuinely.
It will help me out. And also, I watched
Thank
glitches.
you.
I watched glitches on what interview you guys had. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. I'm so excited. I fucking love glitch.
Oh, thank you.
That's great.
Thank you. Appreciate you watching.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Hell yeah.
Oh. Question for you, for someone who does
Yes.
music and stuff. Is there any questions you think we could ask future musicians?
That'd be good.
So I loved all these Origin ones. They were cool. I would love.
Well, this
So-
is the slowest down he started since he's been doing this.
I know, right? Because I'm actually thinking. So like, this isn't coming to me. Everything just like kind of like flowed out. Like, Nice is there saying, "Do it." Maybe if a performer, I would say everything I'm thinking of, we've already kind of talked about. I would love to ask a musician like what their most nervous point in something is, where they feel like they are most insecure, with the music. I think that's a really cool one. It's like where do you try to push the bar, but you feel like you're just insecure with. I love that you were asking about like some of the highlights, like your best times and some of the weirdest times you've had. I think that one's really cool for people to hear. I know, just like, I'm just thinking on top of my head, like Bert Satan's interview and stuff like that. They were talking about the album and stuff. But I know when me and Goldie did one, we were doing joke interviews. We were like asking people what their favorite Pop-Tart was. We were doing stupid shit. Inspirations. I think asking a musician their inspiration would be cool. That's what Bardic did. That's a cool one. Yeah, what else did Bardic do? Well, what are your inspirations? Would be awesome. What is like what drive? I feel like you asked what drives you to write the music, though. I think you already did that. Inspirations.
I sort of did. It was a bit of a layered question.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things we try and do with the interviews, we try and guide you into memory lane and then follow you down memory lane.
Oh, okay. So it was that's why you said stop saying sorry that I'm on a tangent, because that's literally what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yep, that's the way we
It
want.
worked. It worked every time.
We want to tap into what makes you you. And then we just want to push you a little bit and then follow you all the way down to where the beginning is.
I
or from
love
beginning
that.
to now.
It's a great idea.
That's
Yeah,
what we try
because
to do.
that's what happened. I just vomited coherently,
Yeah,
hopefully
that's right.
coherently.
We want you to be yourself no matter what the ordeal is, because that's who you are in VR, and that's what we shoot for. Knowing that me and Lion's biggest quest in here is to interview everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Someday.
It's an awesome idea.
One day.
One day we want to where we get to actually interview everybody that's part of VR, because people like you and everybody else that's in here, no matter what they're doing, is what makes VR tick. Without it, we'd be mirror lickers too.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. I can't believe that's a thing. It's so funny. How, like, I get it. Your avatar is so cool. I did that shit when I started. I get it. But, like, you have to stop at some point and be like, all right, I want to experience this. Like, you can look at yourself like this. Like, I love doing this shit. Looking down at your arms. I love that shit. That shit's wild to me. But, like, there has to be a
when
limit.
your eyes fall around. That's fucking cool. I wish our headsets had that ability.
Funny enough, the mirror
This
dwellers
does,
actually
yes.
have evolutions. Funny enough. The mirror dwellers, they go from people who stare at mirrors to being the person who plays music at the mirrors, which the regular mirror dwellers find annoying. But eventually they all go there too, which, funny enough, if someone who DJs catches them, that guy who does the mirror dwelling gets pulled into the club scene. Almost always.
And thus the DJ is born.
That's weird. Yeah, pretty
Oh
much.
my god. That's fucking funny.
Dancers.
We've
I've
heard that
seen
story a
people
few
dance
times.
in front. Yeah, I've seen dancers dance in front of mirrors. I've seen guys sit there and play guitar, stuff like that. Just sitting there playing guitar in the background, standing in front of a mirror, and all of a sudden somebody just pulls them in and, hey man, you play damn good. Let's go see. Let's see what you can do if you stood on a stage.
Yeah.
And they look at you like, no, I can't do that. Well, give
This
it a
is my
try.
life.
And they give it a try, and and then all of a sudden they just go into a complete different zone, and before it's over with, they'll pop up and go, yeah, I started playing or doing something in front of a mirror. Somebody saw it, said, hey, I know somebody would be great for you to go blah, blah, blah. Give it a try. They wander in it, and before it's over, they're doing it all the time, and the mirror's completely gone. It's gone.
That's kind of cool,
It's just
though.
weird.
That's a good ending to it.
Yeah, and it's they
Gotta
they
channel
tell
that
us and
addiction.
stuff like that, and you just well, it's not just an addiction; it's something that you you can do. But you ask them and you talk to them and stuff like this, or we hear them and stuff like this. I've had singers singing, and all of a sudden I walk by and I've got an ear for. I can't sing. But they can, and all of a sudden, if you put your brakes on, and you go, whoa, and you back up and go, holy shit, what a voice. And then when you finally get them on and everything else like this, and you talk to them, do you ever thought of doing this in the real world? No.
Like, no, I just thought I'd be doing it
It's
for
like what you do. It's logically like I tell most people.
There are
when
people
you
who
come
only want
into
to do it in
VR
front of a mirror too.
It's wild.
This is funny.
And it's wild. But you get people like with you saying, with you put on an avatar, it's like a shield. Logically look at it, it's putting a shield on, and the whole world just disappears.
Mm-hmm.
and you can be yourself and everything else like this. And sooner or later, they might take it beyond that and actually step outside, but still come back here because this is where they had it at. It works in so many different directions. It's
so weird.
Real.
All this in my head, all this shit should be a limitless. You know, like the limitless pill. It should be like that. You open your mind, you break out of it, and then eventually you have to say, "I can't do the pill anymore," and you just have to put in your own brain, and then this all becomes you. Like this should enhance you. That's how I feel. NIIC has been for me. Like it should just make you, like into the highest possible.
Well, it's like. It's like me and Lion when we first started out. Well, Lion and everything else like this, and we started out and so forth like this. We started out where he had a group beforehand, and another guy that hung it up, and then Lion wouldn't let it go. And then he turned around and worked with a group of 4, maybe 5 different people, and then that didn't work out. And all of a sudden, he come to me, and we sat there for a year and a half trying to find our knack. And we did this by accident.
Oh, no shit.
Just screwing around. We went around to worlds asking people questions, and people liked it. They loved it because we were. And then I go, Lion, I think we found our knack. And he goes, what's that? And I go, how about we interview? And he goes, you mean interview people in VR? And I go, yeah, just people in VR, no matter what they're doing. Just interview them straight up and find out who makes VR VR. And here we are now.
That's awesome.
We're doing it.
And also, congratulations, by the way. 300 episodes?
This whole channel is an accident. I know. I didn't even pay attention until I was uploading some recent episodes, and the playlist said 300. It's like, no way, that's fucking hundred.
I saw your post.
That's gotta be a lie. And I went down and counted. It's like, that's not a fucking lie. What the fuck?
It's fucking awesome.
Thank you.
And you don't even know it. That's the best part. You're just making the content.
An accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just fun. Like, to be honest, the fact this entire thing is an accident. Even the fact I got into it initially was an accident, and then this whole thing is never for us. We don't want money. We don't want nothing. It's just fun. Like, we get to meet people like you. We get to learn cool tales. We get to have the entirety of VR just to open up as people explain how to do things, and it's just a wild ride, and it's fun. And I don't even pay attention to the numbers half the time. I just want to say, hey, are people liking it? Cool. People enjoy this thing. Now I know another direction to go in order to find more things. That's it. I don't care if people enjoy it. I don't care if people like or thumbs down it. I don't care if it does well. I don't care any of that. It doesn't matter.
That's great, though.
I can tell.
That's how you know it's going to work, by the way.
I'll tell you the same thing I've told Lion, and I tell a lot of other people than everything else like this. If you have one person sit there standing in front of what you're doing and is dancing and listening to it, that's 50% of something you did not have before.
Yes.
So it's better than nothing at all.
Yep.
So
it means
better
something
to have one person on the floor. You goddamn right it does, because that person is actually paying attention to what you're doing and how you're doing it, and doesn't care. He just likes what he hears. And that's the same way with me and Lion. We get one person. I told him if that's all we got through the whole fucking 9 yards, and we don't go nowhere, but we still have that one viewer. That's one viewer. Even if it's a negative, it's still, you got that person's attention. And you still got that one viewer.
Yeah. Especially with all our social media and stuff now, where like everything's prying for your attention. Like if you can capture that, that says something. That means they want to take the time. That means it's so valuable now. There's so much other shit we can watch. It's great. I think it means something
so much
more
other
this year
noise,
than ever.
and the fact that you choose yours.
Yep. Yeah, for real. It's dope.
Well, I appreciate what you do as well with the music and the furry community. Thank you for doing everything you do as well.
Yeah. I literally started this because thank you, because I couldn't see like anyone just doing a fursuit or doing like it and just singing. Everyone was a DJ, which is awesome, but I was like, we're missing like the performers. Now there's way more performers, thank God. But when I started, I wasn't looking hard enough, but I couldn't find shit. I just found a lot of really cool DJs that I loved and I listened to, but I was like, where are the singers? Like now there's singers everywhere. And VR chat especially, there's so many singers. I love it. It's freaking awesome, and I'm glad we've gotten to that point. But that's me. That's why I did it. And I just wanted to have a degree that actually, like, all my friends, they don't do their music shit. They don't do their art shit. I'm like the only person. Not even my school closed down this year too. Like, it's all gone. Everything's gone. It's like me and 2 other people are like, we're like the last Jedi. It's fucking weird. But you have to, like.
I want to promote something to you for this year into art as well. Parasol has an entire art exhibit where he has VR artists who paint and do stuff. He actually sells the art directly out of VR in his studio, right here in VR chat.
For real? Parasol? Is that the name?
For real. Parasol.
Mm-hmm.
Parasol is his name.
Dope.
He has an entire art exhibit, like art gallery in VR chat, where he has artists from all over VR chat. You can buy the art directly from like the artist there. It's really sick. If that's
I have to
the kind
check
of thing
that
you're
out.
into.
Is it like a gallery you can? It's like a world gallery you can go to. Is it up now or?
Yeah, it's a world gallery. World gallery.
Ah,
Yeah. I'll actually, once we leave here, I'll send you his Discord and his socials. He actually runs regular art gallery events, and he'll like be live performer and with the artists there and a whole bunch of other crazy shit right out of his
yeah,
gallery.
I want to check that shit
Fucking
out.
awesome.
That's awesome. I want to check that shit out. That's the kind of shit I miss. That's dope. Oh fuck yeah, I want to check that out.
There's so much crazy shit in VR. If you only been here a few months, you're only seeing the surface. Hold on to your pants.
Yeah, I feel like there's
You
so much
just
that I
get-
haven't seen.
You just get. Yeah, there's tons of shit. You got role playing in here.
Yep.
You got musicians and stuff like this. You got singers. You got DJs. You got dance clubs. You got raves. Wait till New Year's comes on. Wait, wait
New
till
Year's is
New
wild.
Year's.
Oh yeah.
It's hell.
Go
in
to the
here.
VR chat
New Year's events. Try and get into the VR
Yes.
chat New Year's event. It is the wildest thing. It's like PJKT or VCAT that you experienced over over the summer.
I'm performing there in
larger and
December.
Celebrates
Cool.
the year. We have people from all over VR chat and highlighting.
That's
oh
awesome.
really?
Now,
Yeah.
Bob,
I'm one of their musician
I'll
people.
give you a heads up. I'll give you heads up. If you find a world that you go for New Year's that you enjoy, do not leave it.
Oh, because
How
it
the
gets
servers
closed
go
up.
down. No, the servers will go down, and if you leave this, because nobody's there to keep an eye on them, if you leave, you're fucked. You can't get back into VR.
So many people.
Oh, shit.
So many people get into VR chat on New Year's. The servers can't. Sometimes can't follow up. And New Year's every year has topped the year before, and so the servers kind of bog a little bit. So if you leave the world, there's not enough server space to put you back in.
Oh shit! It doesn't
Also,
cut you
don't
out.
change avatars. You be permanent diamonds.
Interesting. It's so
Once
weird.
New Year's gets going. Yeah. Fun fact.
Thank you for telling me. That's really good to know. Do not leave the world.
You know it.
Yep.
Yeah, the first New Year's I had and everything else like this, what was it? Before the first midnight, wherever it was, everything else like this, I was in a world that had buildings and stuff into it, and I hopped once, went to this one that had buildings. It was on top of a building, right?
Oh yeah.
You could roam around, and the place was fucking packed, and everything else like this. All of a sudden, I jumped down lower just to see what the fuck was going on. You know, jumped down below, and everything else like this. Some guy up above saw me roaming around. He goes, "Whatever you do, don't respawn." I'm yelling back at him, "Why? Why? You leave, you're fucked. You will not get back in."
Don't
I
leave.
spent the whole fucking night. I spent the rest of the fucking night at the bottom of this goddamn
Yeah, like, that's
setup.
what you gotta
I can't
do.
go anywhere.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm screwed. Nobody. Here I'm down there listening to the music play up there, drinking, and I couldn't go anywhere because I can't get back up there because I couldn't climb or fly or anything like that. I was fucked.
Oh, that
I
sucks.
spent 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours down there, and people were yelling, "What the hell are you doing down there? I can't get back up there. I can't leave. Because if
That
I leave,
fucking
I'm
sucks.
screwed.
Yeah.
I'm out." Yeah.
At
it
least you're still
sucked.
there.
So I sat there to listen to music. Yeah, I was still there. They were screaming and playing music, and I was down there, and you could hear people. I could look up and see people pointing at me. It was fucking hilarious. Yeah, it's just
You're like,
one
what
of
else are
those
you gonna
things.
do?
Yeah, what else
Oh,
could
shit.
you do? Just shut it down.
Whee!
Bounce, 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 bounce.
I've been having this thing where like my play space starts up in the stratosphere, and I don't know why, but we just go for it. Whee! There you go.
Oh,
That
so
happens.
a fun little tip: if you keep on going up the stratosphere, or when you spawn in a world, you're way off the mark.
Yeah.
Go into your Steam settings, and then go into your OVR advanced settings, and then set for one of your controllers the keybind for reset play space. That
Oh!
way, whenever you're like that, hit that, and it'll force you back into 0. So you never have to worry about like spending the hour going from middle of nowhere into the spawn. That's a lesson I had to pick. I learned the hard way. And
That's a great
someone
idea.
was watching me try and get back, and I finally got back into my body. It's like, you should reset your play space. I could do that? Yes. It was funny.
That's a great idea.
So set it for something like pushing on the analog stick is what I have it set, because that's never a button anywhere in VR chat. It's always easy. Just push in and boop, you reset. Problem solved.
Yeah, I don't want to take up your time. I just want to. I don't even know where to find it. I'll look for it later.
Oh, not at all.
Fine.
We
You're
don't
not
mind at all.
bothering us a bit.
Where's
No.
Anything to help out.
space emotion?
We live for this.
There's space drag. No height toggle.
Space drag reset or play space reset. It should be something like that. And
How about space fix?
Yeah, actually do the
Fix
same.
for recenter space.
Space
apply
fix.
It's space fix.
Recenter
Fix.
space. Set recenter space. Recenter space. Set that for analog control, and then you'll be fixed. And whenever you're doing weird stuff, just hit that button again, and you'll reset every time.
That wasn't really a setting though.
Just
That
set
just
that to a button, and then
That was just like, oh, you want to just set it. You
there's
just wanna
a
set it.
it's just not a setting. It'd be in your bindings. In your
Ow!
bindings, set it as one of the bindings
Ow!
because you can. Yeah,
Motion. Is
Yep.
it this one? Is it
and
system?
then you can just push a button whenever you have a problem. It's like you're over in stratosphere, hit recenter space, and then if you're in the stratosphere, you still have to walk back once, but you'll be back at 0. It won't happen again.
Okay. I don't know though, because me doing this, I already have that setting, and that's what shot me up there, was pressing it like this. No, I don't know if that's right. Oh no. I think you're right. Oh, I think you're right. Oh, you're right. Nope, you're right. I'm wrong. Yes, that worked. Because it does it right. That this is what you want. So if I go up here, I go wee, and I just press that. Bam. That's it.
Maybe.
I think that's it. Yeah, I think you're right. That's great. Excellent. Very nice.
Oh, that should help you with your play space.
Yes. That's how I knew I am the
I've
VR.
Really, it took me a while to learn myself.
No.
If you have any
Yeah,
questions
yeah.
or want help, feel free to reach out to us. We have no problem helping out with things like that.
Thank you.
No,
Yes. I need help with all that. I'm slowly learning it, but it is
Yeah, no problem.
there. Cool. I don't want to take up any more of your time, so I
There's no
really
rush
appreciate
to
it,
it.
guys.
Hope you have a good
you're
rest of
fine.
your day. Thank you for your time. It was
Yeah.
an honor. So thank
Yeah,
you.
this is so much fun. I
Hopefully
can't
we
wait
see
for
you
it.
around.
You will. You will.
And next time you perform, send us an invite. We'll come and watch you perform if we can.
Oh shit! Great. Okay, I'll just send you an invite. No pressure. I have so many shows, so it's not a big
Yeah.
deal.
Just send it.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate.
it.
Have a good rest of your night.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you
take
guys
care.
too. Bye-bye.
Sweet. Let's go. Ah. Mhm. Sure. Oh yeah. Oh, we have to go here. Oh yeah. But yeah. Excellent. How long has that been on for? Everyone, sorry I'm here. Sorry. How to do an interview. Mally! Everyone, thanks for hanging with me on the live stream. That was great. We're going to Crimson Palace. I found about this place a couple days. Oh, hello. Wow, nice is like right up in my face. Oh, there you go. Yeah, everyone, thanks for hanging out with me on the live stream. That was awesome. I'm gonna set myself to blue now so people want to vibe and shit. That's great. I didn't realize how long that was gonna go for, and that was really cool. That Lion was awesome, and they were cool with letting me live stream. So I appreciate everyone hanging and vibing and stuff. That was really cool. That was so fun. I hope everyone enjoyed. But if you had missed a lot of it, it was really long. I was cool with it, but I'm like looking, it's like 10:30 now. Holy shit. You can see it. Also, they're gonna release it on their YouTube channel, and I will put a notification about when it is because I think I answered all their questions pretty decently. Again, my whole thing with all this stuff is that I am a growing person trying to learn more about myself to help everyone else have a really good time with my music and stop thinking less about myself and more about what really matters, which is why we all are here, why we're all doing this. So I love that I have questions with them about that because that's a lot of the stuff that I am figuring out in my own life with a lot of like cyber coaching. I'm watching a lot of like motivational people on YouTube actually. So if anyone wants any tips on that or just needs to talk about that, if you ever feel like you're in a point in your life where you're like, I don't know what to do, I feel so freaking lost, I eat that shit up. I would love to help because I feel you. I have felt that so many times in my life. And every time I've had to work on getting better and better at getting myself out of my own box, which is what we talked about a lot tonight, which I thought was really cool. Because a lot of this stuff that I do, I didn't freaking even... I was not even qualified to do. I didn't want to sing when I did this. I wanted to write the music and find someone dumb enough to be a green dog, and I didn't get to do that. It was just ended up I had to do this thing. So, but I was willing to do that because I was like, screw it, I'll just learn as I go along. I think this is worth it to do it, and it seems like it has been. So I appreciate everyone's hanging too. But anyway, while I'm done talking about myself, check out this world. This is it's called Crimson Clock Tower. It's dope. It is dope. I found this. I put up a new picture for Escape because I'm going to start doing notifications on Escape, which, by the way, I appreciate everyone for your patience on that. We're getting to... Ah! Sorry. Had a monster. Keep me up! But yeah. Yes. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate it. Sorry, I wasn't answering comments tonight, but I'm here. Redizzle! Yeah. You heard the voice of Pinky in the Brain? Maybe. Yes! Hi, Kit! Yeah. Oh, do I still have, like, here we go.
Yay.
Yes. Oh, good. You're on there. Yes. Sorry. I was in the interview. Yes. Kit's here. Yes.
Big huggies.
Big huggers. Yeah. And Neb's just got home, too, which is cool. He was out fishing.
Chaos.
Fishing, which I can't believe Neb's fished today. It's, like, cold as shit outside. It's weird. Yeah, there's like, a lava lamp. There's some cool shit in here.
Fishing.
Yeah. Oh, you do? So I am terrible at fishing. But no, that's not true. Last time I caught a ton of fish.
I like fishing.
I'm really bad at it.
I like fishing and I like hunting. I like being outside.
Oh, cool. I like being out there with it. That part I like. That's worth it for me. Like having beer and just vibing and stuff.
I don't.
Wendell, hi! Yes.
I don't really like fish to catch stuff, and I don't. I hunt for food, but
yeah.
Sometimes you don't get a deer. Sometimes you get a deer.
Yeah.
I saw your live stream.
Oh! Awesome!
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I had to do the interview, so I wasn't answering comments, but now I'm trying to catch up. I'm gonna be terrible at catching up. Have you guys been to this world before? This world is like crazy. I love this. It's very Wizard of Oz with the clock tower. Yeah, I think it's called Crimson Clock Tower.
Theme-esque.
Yes, yes. Very cool. There's like a little ladder up here and stuff. It's really dope. I don't think you can go through here. Nah, it's just a skybox. Yeah, it's cool.
Hey, are you like 21?
Read the bio.
Yeah, this place is cool.
Okay.
Sorry, what? I had to turn the music off in this world. What? I heard something about something.
Oh, hi, Blue Thereafter. Hi. Yes.
People like 21 and over.
Bio. But yes.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, Reagan, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is a different one. I wasn't sure what kind of stream we were going to do tonight, but then Lionturtle was still like, oh, yeah, you can do a stream. I was like, sweet. Yeah, but they will have the full video, however they edit it, on their YouTube, and I will post a link for that. But that was super cool. That was probably one of my favorite interviews.
Bean right here. The biggest adorable bean.
Ah! Yeah. Oh, thank you, Outcast Watchmaker. Okay, good. Yeah, good. I fucking love Watchmaker. Oh, wait. Speaking of Watchmaker, we can we can test out. Let's see if my avatar worked. So I tried to fix the chibi avatar this morning. If I didn't fix it, we're all fucked. Is this it? Mini nice. That doesn't look like my upload. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Let's see if I fixed it. Good luck, everyone. Did I fix it?
Enough to be friends with the squirrel.
Okay. Okay. Well, there's no hair, so I messed that up. No, I messed up the hair. I deleted the hair. So apparently So I have a
Your
problem.
clothes are
On
also
Quest,
glitchy as
it's
hell.
like glitching out your outfit.
That's because PC to Quest.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, you're so
Oh, okay.
cute. Oh my
Oh, I messed them up. I deleted too much stuff. But yeah, this is okay. The curl works. Curl
Who
works.
this guy?
I deleted the hair again. Okay.
So cute.
He's small now.
I think it looks better without the hair.
You think so? Oh, I need the hair though. Look how I need the hair. Is face tracking on?
You can- yeah, your clothes are clipping in and out.
Oh,
on
face
my
tracking
screen.
works. Okay, I deleted the hair, but
because
face
it's
tracking works.
Quest. Are you on
Face
Quest?
tracking works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I press it.
That's why, because it's PC to Quest. This happens
Okay.
a lot.
So my issue with
Right.
her Winter Paul Chibi is that to put on the face tracking, you have to delete a lot of parameters, and then I deleted the hair by accident.
Man.
So maybe I don't touch the hair next time. I'll have to try it again. That sucks.
Oh yeah.
So what's spookality?
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Annual handling
Can't do
ceremony.
this. Damn.
Oh, it's just like a winter's thing. Yeah, and the hat I can't figure out. I would like to have the hat on there though. We'll figure it out though.
Yeah.
I think it has to be the spine or something. It's a good start though. Good start. Does he have clothes still? Did I keep the clothes on?
Oh, what the?
Let's see. Pants and t-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Tell him
Yeah.
to do this.
Oh.
I feel like a kid needs to have
I
clothes on.
also figured-
There we go.
My friend.
Yeah.
My friends is out here. I'm always like to pull on his nose.
Let's see.
Damn.
Let's see what we
Oh,
got.
oh wow.
Uh-oh.
Little. Yeah, he needs the hat a little better. So I have to do the hat. I was super tired this morning, so
Yeah.
probably messed up the hat. It's close though.
I stay a while.
We'll put it closer.
Stay a little bit.
Oh, how do I get back the hair? That's all I need is the hair.
Yeah. What?
Paws have died.
What?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot in VR chat.
Can you turn off
I
the
have to reset
music?
my
Paws have
controllers.
died.
That happens to me all the time.
No, they're dead.
Oh,
No,
just
it's
battery
the
dead?
hair. I need batteries.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My
I
controllers
see.
always just turn off.
Do I
like,
have
who
extra
died?
batteries in my Quest kit? Glass cleaner,
Ba-ba-ba.
cord,
Yeah.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Maybe we'll keep without the hair.
Yeah.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
box
Yeah.
cord.
Anyways.
Yes! Yes! I keep forgetting how short I am. I'm a little short dog. I'm a little short dog. But my tail is curled.
A midget dog anyway.
Yeah.
Man, man, before I came back here,
Yes.
I was trying to visit that girl I haven't talked to in a while. like, so
Actually, maybe we'll keep with it. Maybe we'll keep without the hair.
Found out he was,
Yeah.
She was
Let's keep without the hair.
like eating
I like it.
some guy and he basically told me to leave her alone. So
Da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Let's do it without the hair so it's easier for me.
Okay, well,
That was a process.
my controllers are fully dead.
I guess I'll just have to fix the. All right, if we're gonna do without the hair, then I'm just gonna
Change my
fix it with
batteries.
the.
I don't
There.
have anyone in my thing.
Thank you, Tiger Guard. Hi. Yes. Outcast. Outcast.
Nice.
Oh, hello.
In my-
Yes. It's so weird having you like
Hello.
taller than me. That's so weird.
Let me
Yes!
fix this. I am too tall.
No, it's me. I'm just short. I am little dog.
I'm just
There you go.
No, I'm too short now. No, I'm too short.
I thought
There
this
we
was my avatar keeps
I need to
moving.
move my mirror
No,
to a
it's
place of. No, not that, Kyle. I need to go there. Oh my
You haven't
God.
touched me before.
So I have this problem now where I drink Monster and then I'm tired.
yeah, you cursed me out.
Like, how does that happen?
Mama.
It probably means I need to
That
stop drinking
is,
Monster.
That's actually. Well, it's either you're adapting to the
Drugs.
caffeine, or it's actually a common side effect of ADHD.
That I'm tired? That's dumb. Lame. Well, then how do I get
Yeah,
less
getting tired for
tired?
drinking caffeine.
Okay, yeah, and there's like,
I don't know.
pretty sure there's jet fuel in this. Lame. Well, that's dumb because I need it to work for me. Maybe I will put hair on this avatar.
You could try switching to like 5 energy, the energy drinks with 5 power energy.
Probably just need to stop drinking them, to be honest. They're probably super bad for my liver. But as someone who drank constantly for days
Yeah,
and days and
that too.
days, I feel like it's a little better. Probably isn't though. Probably just a bunch of crap.
Yeah,
But I like Monster. Monster's so good.
It's not as bad.
Yeah.
Not as bad as it could be if you didn't drink in your past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
That being said, when I was in college, I did Bacardi, rum, and Monsters. Do not do that. It's the worst hangovers. You don't go to sleep and you just shake. Your hangover is like shaking. But oh my god, they taste so good the night before. You're like super energized. I think like people have died from that. That's all I drank during college. So dangerous for you. But the hangovers are like because you have such a sugar. Yeah, maybe that's why I'm green actually. Oh, the monster! Oh, the monster!
That and the radiation.
Yeah, and the radiation. Love it.
And come on, no
The
violence.
real question is, why
That's
can
bullshit! I shouldn't be
Why
yawning!
can I sing?
No, wait.
What
Ah!
time? You did get up pretty early this morning.
Yeah, I got up at like 5. Didn't get to the editing that I wanted
I
to.
got like
That's okay.
2 or 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I think you went to bed when I woke up.
Yes.
I think it was like we said switching shifts.
Really?
Yep, pretty sure. Because when I saw your Discords,
I was staying up. I was staying up all night just to help film those videos, and then it comes around to like 7 a.m. I'm just cuddling with a friend who's already asleep. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna lay here until I get a Discord message, and then it's just like, you don't even ever message me. And I just wake up like an hour later. I'm like, oh, I fell asleep. Oh, it's almost like 9 o'clock. I gotta clean up, because my grandparents don't walk in. It's just like all my stuff's on the bed. Like,
Yeah.
Did you stay up last night? Like,
no.
put on a blanket. No.
Damn,
No.
it's my time.
No, did not, no.
Man,
I just
I'm gonna go.
put it all away.
Not
over
the
there
droids
in
you're
the
looking
room.
for.
You gotta leave me here.
I did not stay up
I need to
last
sleep.
night. Do not
I need to get to
hear
college tomorrow.
sounds on the
Gotta
floor
go
of me
work.
jumping around and doing karate against
Only
a
one last.
mirror.
Of
You're
course.
nice.
Yeah.
You're nice. Yeah. What? How
Thank you.
often do you like stream? Like what you're doing right now, right?
Every
Pretty
night.
much every night.
Every night. Not always VR chat.
He does VR every 3 days, though. Every 3 days or so, you do VR.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
And you do.
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was right.
Hello.
It's like every time I get a VR, time yours online. Yeah. No, anyways, I'm
Friend request.
go to sleep.
There is a
So see
request.
y'all.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yes. Of course. Love it.
Anyway,
Da ba ba da. Yeah, this place is dope.
you know what? One of your chat has all of its inside jokes. One of the most random jokes of those is, Tatum's, right? You know
Yes.
Tatum's.
Yes.
Banana bread. That's their thing, just banana bread.
Banana bread.
It's just so random, but it's just banana bread.
So apparently, Lion told me that apparently there's something called mirror. They're like mirror people. They just stare in front of like a
Yeah,
mirror.
Mirror dwellers.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's
I've
been
never
a
heard
thing
that.
for years.
That's so weird.
Okay, so I want come with me. There's a mirror right
Like-
here. Turn it on.
Yeah.
Find. Oh wait, it's already on. Hold on. Find what the mirror is. You gotta find the mirror. Where's
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh yeah, this one's like that. You just stare at
where
yourself.
is it?
It's like above. It's above. It's like so you can lay on the
know.
bed and then just stare at yourself. It's so dumb.
Oh yeah, that's uncomfortable. Okay,
Yeah. I guess you're supposed to stare at yourself while you're on the ground.
so
Let's try it.
Right here. It's
Oh,
right
you got
here.
one?
I found
Got
one
one
right here. Yeah. So right here. There. And then people, what they do is they just this person.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
This is a classic case of a mirror dweller, right here. What you do is just sit here and you just stare at yourself in the eyes.
But like, I do this too all the time though. I stare at myself as a mirror. Like, I have my mirror on, but I don't obsess with it. I just look at it so I know what I'm doing. Yeah, it's like a tool.
This
but
is the sort of thing that people will do
so weird
all the time. If people want to talk to them,
they'll just be like that. I can't tell if you actually crashed or if you.
Dear. I disconnected.
It worked out well though.
Disconnected for a second. Hold on.
Nah, it's fine. It actually worked out well with your example. Because you perfectly freeze you had the same reaction as someone who would be a mirror dweller.
Yeah, but yeah, it's sort of like how TikTok is with people who use TikTok 24/7 have to have sort of that thing always there, like the thing, because their attention span is so low. It's actually a study case. But mirror
what thing's
dwellers
there
are
on
basically-
TikTok?
That's yeah. What?
What things on TikTok that they always have to have? Just that it's always on and they can just swipe
Like
it? Or?
just like there's always something. I mean, there's always something stimulating their brain. Like someone puts a Subway Surfers video at the bottom, or someone just doing satisfying video at the bottom, and just do the actual video at the top.
So weird.
It's what some people do to gauge people's attention span. I don't know.
Oh, that's clever.
That's essentially mirrors. It's essentially mirrors for people in VR chat. It's just it captures their attention so much.
So weird.
Yeah.
My feet's in the ground. No, there you go.
Oh dear. Oh no. Who built this avatar? Did you build this avatar?
Yeah, I fucked it up. What do you not like about it besides the hat?
So this right here, you put it on the armature. You didn't put it on the head.
Oh yeah, I'll fix it. Yeah. Also, I got rid of the hair, and I don't know if I can get the hair back. I kind of want the hair. I have to go do it again. So my issue is that to set up VR face.
It's.
You kind of like it without the hair?
Yeah.
Someone else said they liked it without the hair. I might just keep it without the hair.
It actually is pretty good without the hair. But,
all right, we'll keep it then.
But you're saying with face tracking?
So to put on the face tracking, you have too many parameters, so you need to get rid of parameters. So I had to start getting rid of all my menu toggles, but then I got rid of the hair.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, because there's actually a
VRC Fury.
It
doesn't work.
Yeah.
I know your tool is amazing. It won't work for me, and I don't know why. It's amazing though that you showed me that.
So.
Because that's why I used. That was the first thing I was like, "Outcast, show me that thing."
Yeah.
It doesn't work. At least how I did it doesn't work.
There's a thing actually. They updated it so you can actually toggle more things and condense more different types of parameters. And a friend of mine was just telling me about that, and how you can condense more different types of parameters. I'll look into it later.
Okay.
And I'll let you know, and then maybe one day you could just redo the avatar.
Yeah, I'll redo it.
And
just
takes
10 minutes. I know how to rebuild this avatar by heart now. I've done so many frickin' times. I just want this little guy to work.
Yeah.
But I can fix the hat easy.
That's the first step to being an avatar creator.
Ugh. I don't want to be an avatar creator. No, I just want to be in VR. We have so many artists that are talented to do this shit. I don't want to do this. Julia can do it. I just want to fucking be the dog. I was like up all morning. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I just want to play. I want to play.
I mean,
but the hat's easy to fix. That's the easiest part.
I keep trying to find more things I can do for you. If you want me to do that for you, just let me know. My computer's right there.
I mean, you could. I could just give it to you. I don't care. We could do that.
Yeah, if you want, I could just send you the package.
Just because you're smarter with this shit and I can't.
Yeah, if Yeah. Do we want to just have like a Google Drive folder where we just pass stuff back and forth? And it's
Yes.
just sort of like, here's just like put in a folder with the folder is the date and the avatar name, and then after each update, it's just gets put in. I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's a great idea. We can do that.
Yeah.
I can set up a drive.
Yeah.
Because also I suck at this club
I
one.
like Google Drive.
This club one sucks.
Yeah.
I still have an issue with this one. I can't figure it out. So this guy, hopefully he has clothes on. Fingers crossed, everyone. Look at this
Yeah.
shit. So the arms still aren't good. The arms are
Don't
still
look,
like.
Don't look. Wait,
Well, no, I have clothes on.
I have clothes on.
I have clothes on. I kind of do. I sort of do.
Oh, okay. I can't see.
Sort of. Oh yeah, I
Still
do.
loading.
We saw this big mirror in front of me. I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah,
this
I don't know
part
what to
right
do
here,
about that. What the
right
fuck can you do
here.
about that? I got
I
boobies.
can.
Boobies.
Yeah.
Soft boobies.
I need to actually check
Is it?
my
I just-
bank right now because there's something I want to do before I start doing
See, my
anything.
hand's like jutting out there.
I need to see if I have money to actually buy everything that you're gonna be sending to me.
What do you need to buy so that you help me do this?
I need to buy. I myself actually need to buy everything.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Anything that you've bought, I
Oh
have
my
to
God.
buy.
This world is
I have
disorienting.
$79 in my account. That's doable. Probably take most of it to do the winter paw, to buy the winter paw, and then I have the $20 thing from Substitute Paper. That date.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
thing.
it
This
should be.
thing's dumb.
Oh yeah. Yep, the arms. Oh dear.
Yeah.
But yeah, just send me a list of different things you bought for it, and I'll go through and I'll start buying things. And if I don't buy everything right away, that's okay. I can just go back later and buy it.
So
That
what do
way
you need
I
to buy if
have
you're
the
just fixing stuff for me?
License to actually use it.
But you're not. You don't. I don't think you need a license to use it if you're just helping me set it up. It's not like you're going in
just-
as nice, you know. Like, so I don't think you need to have
It's
the license.
how- Yeah. It's how the different things work with all the. They have their own policies for buying avatars and having other people work with those assets and different things.
Oh, okay.
There's a
Yeah,
thing
that's
like
something I don't understand.
Distribute everything with people that don't have the avatar. Yeah, it's actually a big problem in the community because people will buy the avatar, they'll buy everything, and then what they'll do is they'll post it on some sketchy site, and everyone will go to that sketchy site and just download it for free, and the creator won't get any of the money that they could have been getting.
Yeah. I get it. I just feel like in this case, you're
Yeah.
literally working on NIIC, who the license is already has a serial. Like, NIIC is already a serial number with Julia. But I understand what you're saying, too. I also don't want her to be out. I'm like, I just feel like it's, unless you're actually using the winter paw for your shit, which I feel like you're an extension of me in this case, but maybe I'm wrong.
I mean,
Then, okay.
one day, I mean, if you bought it under NIIC LLC, maybe.
I did though.
Maybe.
It's NIIC's money. Yeah, it's under
My-
NIIC.
Am I technically
Yeah.
a verified employee of NIIC LLC?
Yes. Well, you're an extension of it, so yeah, that's fine. That's what I'm saying. Like, this isn't a
Yeah,
personal
I'll
thing,
put it on my
you know?
resume later.
Yeah, that's unless you're going around as NIIC, I think that's
This
different.
is a. I mean, we could if I buy everything, we could have it where if you ever need a doppelganger in a video.
Yes. Yeah, that'd be cool.
The only thing is I don't have full body tracking, but that's not entirely important for
It's not entirely important.
video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most shots you can't get the whole body in anyway, so like
Yeah.
all you need is like, pacha, pacha.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. that could actually be really fun for some good ideas. like a mirror. Oh dear, I'm having lag issues. But like a mirror thing. Where
I'm gonna
it's,
turn off this
You
mirror.
have
I don't know if that helps
nice,
or not.
and then I should probably actually do that because this is all local.
Yeah.
Mirrors are all local.
Oh, right. So you're not gonna worry about it. Snowflake!
Oh, no.
Yes!
Hello.
Yes! Oh,
But
hello.
yeah, we could probably talk about that. We'll probably talk about that all later.
Yeah, not on stream.
Great.
Neighbor who literally has
In DMs.
says what he says 9 times out of 10. I'm like, I wonder if they're a secret nurse.
DMs.
Because she's kind of scary.
But
Oh my.
should we do sort of like should we just grab a bunch of people
Some more extra than
and just have them do a video call and just have everyone just as like a business meeting, like a nice meeting.
You're still
Nice
awkward,
meeting.
but-
High five. Yeah, I'm touching my ceiling.
I have my mic
We could.
set up because I don't have
Nice meeting. I mean, if it's
my
important. I mean, everyone's in
headset
different
because
time
laptop
zones. I
doesn't
don't
like
really.
that, and I'm still evacuated.
Yeah, that's the issue. You have to find everyone's active.
I can go across the room.
And
play
for me,
music, and it
I won't
sounds like
have a
it's
camera.
wearing
I'll just
headsets.
stream myself in VR.
Oh, so
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
You're on.
I always so like it's
Yeah.
funny. Like, if you
Or
ever video
maybe
chat
if
with
I-
me, my camera's always on. Like I did one with Goldie, and they're like, "Oh, you're in your VR thing." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." Doesn't. I don't really care. This whole office is for nice. Doesn't matter to me.
And
But I'm only giving this idea because I've never talked to Kyle face to face.
Oh yeah.
I've only talked to this guy.
Yeah. Only to the green bean.
And it'd just be very kind of it'd just be very strange.
Yeah.
To just talk
So that
to
means next.
a voice with a
same.
different face.
Yeah.
Still probably be on PC
It's just nice,
and-
but as a white dude.
Whenever you whenever you think of me talking, do you see this? Is this what you see in your mind whenever you think of me?
Yes,
Or do you
absolutely.
see my face?
Absolutely. Yeah. Because this is who I see all the time. Yeah. That's how everyone is.
My laptop catching
Yeah.
fire and grab the VR.
I mean, now and then I'll think of the face, but this is more or less what I think of when I
Yeah.
think of you.
Right? Isn't that weird how that
This is
works?
what everyone
My
sees.
song, you just start hearing me through some fire.
So what I
Oh,
find is
man.
funny for me when I see people in real life
Mm-hmm.
is that I like their voice with their character more than I like their voice with their real life person. Not
Mm-hmm. Right.
because I think anything's ugly about them or
Yeah,
anything,
my
but it's like
face-
it matches the persona more in my head because I've already assigned it to that. I
You
think
know-
that's what it is.
You know what's really funny about that?
I know exactly how that feels.
I was hanging out with Branch one night and we were just talking, and I was like, you know, I have actually never seen your face. He's like, yeah, hold up, give me 1 second. And he sent me a picture, and I was like, that is nothing of what I expected.
Yeah, exactly. Every time, yeah.
Nah, I literally pretty much use the
I
same
was
voice
like,
that I always use, but whatever.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was not expecting that, because his personality
personality
doesn't seem like it would match that face. And it's
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Like, and you've already in your mind, you've already made the voice match the persona. So it's like it's already done. Like you can't break that tie. I have that with a lot of people. I'm like, this is fine, but I like your voice with your persona. I prefer that more.
Or not.
Oof.
It's not in a bad way at all. It's just
What
like
is
my
it?
brain is already adjusted
Crap.
to
One of my
like.
friends
I
wants
assume
to
your voice
play
has to be
Pokemon
for a
at some
fox
point,
or has to be for a
but
circle or pills.
I'm like broke.
It could
out
never
of
be
shit.
for a person that's a human. Never. Never at all. Oh,
I
pillows.
really can't do it. right now,
Pillows!
But they've
Don't
made
try to attack
a
your
list
pillows,
of
I
ones that
took
they
it.
want to drag me to.
Oh,
It's kind
excellent.
of scary. Nine of them are kind of
What is
scary.
this thing?
Mm-hmm.
It's like flesh on the wall. That's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Look, it's like flesh on the wall.
I don't know. Do you play
gross.
pool, by the way? Do you play pool?
Let's try it.
Yes.
This isn't
Okay.
the place with a million
Yeah,
rules, right?
There's
There's one world where they're like,
Do
you
you
can
wanna
play
go
pool,
first,
but
or
here are
should
the
I go
rules.
first?
Sure.
Yeah, but
Oh, it's like
over
the.
here. You have to
I
click
kid
over
you
here.
not, I think
Nice.
if
What?
I remember
Yeah.
correctly, one
Nice.
of
You have to
the
click over here.
Let's see.
cons that they want to go to.
Do you wanna go first, or should I go first?
Oh
What
yeah.
I
Go
do
first. Go first. Because I'm number 2.
What is
Okay.
it?
Hi.
I'm just gonna be a little club shorts all night. Apparently. Oh yeah. Maybe I'll try and fix this tonight. I don't even know how.
Intriguing.
Make it bigger.
Alright,
Yes.
It's
nice.
gonna be too big for me.
Watch this. Watch this.
I
there's
just
a little
got
foot
done
there.
with
One
my
of the
2
craziest
month
moves I've ever
anniversary
seen
on
in
NIIC's
this
channel.
I go crazy on this game.
Oh yeah. I went to one world where it's like you can play pool, but here are the rules. Do not let the 8-ball go in. Do not
What state?
drink and drive. Do not.
Which is, I think,
Okay, I don't know what that one is.
Oh yeah, it's one of these
I think
things.
that one's MFF.
Alright. I'm just like, tell me the state and maybe I'll know it.
Then there's the one in Illinois, Chicago that I know that they want to go to.
Yeah,
God, I
It's
suck
aimed
at
on the ball. You'll know when it's aimed on the ball when there's a line. I'll show you the direction.
MFF.
I think so. It's like, that's the one I always annoy my friend Cat about dragging
You
him
have
up.
to also use.
And then,
You have to use the trigger to lock it in
obviously
place.
Philadelphia is the other one that I know they want to go
Oh,
to.
I understand. I'm doing it wrong. Like that, but yeah.
Yeah. But then you, once you line it up how you want it, use your right hand, hold the trigger, and it'll lock it in place for you.
Oh, like that. Oh, awesome.
Somebody.
Okay, then you
Yeah,
lock it
there
and
you
then you
go,
do it.
there you go.
Bob, lock and drop it. Bob, lock and drop it. Bob, lock and drop it.
Alright.
Because they have
Now,
friends in
watch
Philly,
this. It's gonna be crazy.
or fairly close to Philadelphia.
Intriguing.
Ooh. Alright, so I am stripes. Oh, no, you go again.
Yes. And I know for a fact if I went to the one in Utah, Awu, I'd be able to save a shit ton of money because I just stay at my friend's house.
Yeah.
Exactly. Texas, that one, ooh. That one might be a tricky. I think I still know someone in Texas, but I don't know whether or not he lives at my.
I got one
Thank you for
vision.
getting my ball in. Haha.
You're welcome. You're
Or
welcome.
not.
Yeah.
It's a very good thing
I
I'm
just
not
felt
trying
bad.
to
I
You just felt bad, oh yeah?
I'm not trying to play pool, otherwise there's people already up here.
But yeah. Okay, that's way easier than I was making. No, don't get his ball in. I will not share the same amount of generosity. I'm gonna make this my home world.
Because the person I was gonna ask was either, I think Ajax lives in Philadelphia or somewhere near it.
So with this game, when you have the guide on, you get really good with the angles. I mean, this is probably gonna be a bad example, but
Alright, let's do my moderator job.
oh
It doesn't count. It doesn't count. It's fine. I don't care.
wow. It's your turn though.
Oh, you're very okay. You're adamant about it. Okay.
Possibly convince Knight
I see.
to if I had to.
Ahem. I heard my name.
There's my phone. I just have to listen for the nicest voice.
Oh yeah.
People are talking.
You might not see it. You might not see
Careful,
me,
you
but
don't
you'll.
wanna get too close.
How about that?
Initially, you don't want to get too close because you might nudge it.
My niceness there
Um,
right now.
I only have two. I have the group chat one.
You might not see me,
and
but you'll
the
always
one
hear me.
on, fuck, what's it called?
Blue.
Never mind, I know.
Yes!
I'm not gonna do moderator, so story's already done.
Yes. Blue, have you been to this world before? This world's cool.
I'm going to invite. I'm going
Alright,
to step
yeah,
by step
your turn.
progress.
I like this world. Oh, is it my turn?
You good?
That was.
Yeah.
Well, no.
So
I heard
When
all
you
three
angle it, you want to
Yasses go
think-
at once.
if you're going to hit
Yes.
that
Oh my
right there,
god.
Uh huh.
you want to
Yes.
line up so
Oh
that
god.
if you're hitting it this way and you want it to hit
Very
into
weird
there,
cycle when it comes to
it's going to
Yes!
hit here, and that's going to have the energy.
Which is
Elevate yourself.
And it's going to go like.
Have you been to this world before? This world's awesome.
Alright.
I just made my home world.
I've been to the base world.
Oh,
Go
cool.
That if you do that
Yeah, I like this world.
and that.
Ricochet,
So
Shay.
you want to find the right angle. Like right here.
Cutie
like
nice.
That might be a good angle.
Are you aware that your fishnet
Yeah.
is not on properly?
I messed it up.
Who knows?
I messed it up.
We're gonna
It's my
try and
first
fix that
time in
later.
VR.
We're gonna try and-
I'm so bad at assets.
Yeah,
I'm so
whatever.
awful at assets. I have to do like 20 times for get freaking right.
I'm gonna help him with it later. We were gonna set up a thing
Just locked
for
me
it.
in.
No, don't send the cue ball to the moon like I do.
How does app? Jeez.
Wait. Oh, I can't go in there. That's unfortunate.
Bam!
You can also just walk through the table if you really want to.
I must obey the laws of nuclear physics.
Tables, I hate this particular pool table in general. I don't know why. It seems to be the buggiest.
I don't know. It's it is a bit buggy. I've noticed. I don't like this one specifically.
I'm not yawning. You're yawning.
Any other world probably would have been better.
It's
but,
yeah, this table specifically. Even though they should all be the same, they should just be skins. This one particularly is so glitchy.
Well, there's a couple different actually variations. Oh, just a little bit more power. It would have bounced there instead.
We need more power. Bring out another monster.
Bring
No
forth
more monster
88
for the child.
kill shots.
Just
Imagine
one
being
more.
a cute green
Well, now
girl.
it makes me tired, apparently, which is bullshit. How does a monster make you tired? I need it for the opposite.
So
Don't be like
Oh,
me playing
wait,
EG.
you said that you
Remember,
make the
is,
Red Bulls make you tired?
Me, yes. Me for monsters, yes.
anyways,
If Red Bulls make you tired,
Can-
that's a pretty good sign you've got ADHD.
That's what Outcast just said. Outcast like that means that's some
yeah.
ADHD shit.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I have it.
For some reason, and it's not every case with ADHD, but for some reason, people with ADHD, when they consume caffeine, it knocks them out.
Yeah, I feel
Give me
like
6
tired.
coffees and I'll be out like a light.
And honestly,
Whee!
honestly, that's one of the ways
Yes!
they diagnose ADHD.
Yes!
Sensiti-
Finally a point!
Various sensitivity to caffeine.
So weird.
You'll get better at this. Don't worry.
I want to be the best.
So yeah,
Like
if
no
caffeine
one
knocks you
ever
out,
was.
There's a really good chance you've got ADHD.
Oh,
It's like, give me an energy drink or a
Catch
coffee.
them is
I
my
will
real
have a heart
test.
rate of like
To train them
200.
is my cause.
Here's the thing. I get
Depends on
the
the amount
energy
of
initially, but I
I'm
crash.
so surprised that actually works.
I almost said alcohol.
across the
No,
land.
it depends on the amount of caffeine I drink. If I have like 6 coffees, I'm out. But if I have more than that, I'm like up and bouncing off the walls. It's bad.
I'm bouncing off
Yeah,
the
it's like
walls
if you
again.
drink a,
Oh, whoa.
Coffee or an energy drink. My heart rate just accelerates to like 400.
I
And then
drink
eventually
Turbo.
I
I
become
think as
unconscious.
far as possible.
I drank like 6 coffees, and then I had
I'm
like
surprised I
2
got that
energy
one in.
drinks, and I couldn't stop
it's your turn. You can
bouncing
move
at work.
the ball.
And all my
Say
employees
anything
were like,
at
Why is it a
Since you
diamond
move-
on it?
Like,
Cause
Looks
I-
like a
"What the hell
Sims
are you
character.
on?" I'm like,
Yeah.
I just drank shit.
because you can pick it up. Because I got it in the hole. I got the white ball in the
Oh!
hole.
Understood, yeah. It's like
I
scratch
had
or
a
whatever.
Red Bull at work because,
Can
You
I?
can
Should
pick
I?
it up
People
in the
by
hand.
work and we get free
Yeah,
Here?
Red
yeah, yeah,
Bulls.
It's in the
Oh dear
bowls.
God, that's a
And then
bad
you
idea.
angle it. You put it wherever you want.
We,
Wherever you want. To
Threw away my
I had one
version.
because I
Hey,
was
Rescue!
kinda cocky.
One more song for the
And
radio
then slowly leave,
station.
It's bouncing off the walls, pretty much
Yeah.
just
Yeah. I got
consistently
Yes!
in the
Well,
jaws.
not today, but I'm getting paid
And so
tomorrow.
I just was
Like today?
very drowsy.
Yeah, I got paid today. I got
Someone
no
just
after.
striked me.
Want to see what my new avatar did? Look what I fucked up my new avatar with. Hold up, let me find it. Where is it?
That's
Where did it?
adorable.
Hold up, guys.
Crap.
Jesus.
Bam! Ah, crap.
That's why I make the joke that give me energy.
Threw away my reputation. One more song for the radio station.
Steam does that.
Brooklyn
Because
dead.
there's absolutely no
Hurt.
reason for it to be
Ah, fuck.
doing errors like that.
Ever get those sneezes that hurt? I just did.
Yeah, that's
There
weird.
you go. Your turn.
Yeah, well, that
Yeah,
hurts.
that's the reason I don't drink energy drinks and coffee is my heart rate goes to the point
Aw.
that you need a
Yeah, it's gonna be my
machine to
home world.
find
This
it.
world's cool.
I've been Brooklyn dead 3 times.
Nice. Nice way.
It's my turn.
It's your turn.
I'm focused, kind of, I swear. Sort of.
Where's the ball? Oh, there it is, in the middle there.
What's
The
focus?
most focused to focused.
What's focus?
Focus!
Turn it
Focus,
to
focus!
Focus to
Like, you have to angle
focused.
it right, just to make sure you
Focus,
don't hit it over the bed. Make sure you angle it right.
Nailed it! Yes! That was
While you're playing this,
perfection!
make sure you don't put that ball over it. Make sure you don't overhit the ball where it overhits it. Like, it depends on the angle.
Thank you,
for it.
Outcast.
Like, if you have it too far this way,
You're welcome.
Like, look, if you have it too far like this, then it's gonna overshot it and go flying up out of it. So be careful how you use this thing, right? Just gotta angle it right. Make sure you don't hit it over too up. Like if it's too far up, then it will go.
Best.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait.
Like that. There you go. That's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Just gotta put more power to it. Just gotta put
more pedal to the metal. More pedal to the metal.
Actually,
Yeah, really.
Ball into the 8-ball, and
We'll see about that.
Like that. You gotta put more power into it.
Lexicon.
If you want to do something.
Lexicon, yes! Yes!
Try getting in more power right now to it.
Lexicon, yes! You won the word of the day! Let's see what he's won, Bob. It's a new car and some coal.
Nice.
But more importantly, snowflakes. Yes!
Is that word of the day or word of the year?
I think it's word of forever.
Make sure you give it more power. Like, hit it fast. Try hitting it hard.
Lols!
Wow, yeah.
Just angle it and...
Ha-ha!
And that works.
I'm still better than Outcast in the sense that I do not hit the other person's balls in.
And I just used the
Woo!
lexicon properly.
Yes! Snowballs!
A
snowball's chance in hell that I would hear Lexicon again this week.
Yeah, you won. So, nice. When the 8-ball gets in, that is an immediate win for the player. That makes it in.
No, I got the 8-ball.
Be careful with that.
Because
Outcast wins!
If Outcast gets it in, then...
Flawless victory.
No, he had the last one. Never mind. I was wrong. I thought I was wrong. Never mind. That was the last ball, so that means you lost, which sucks. Yeah.
You'll get
better. 1, 2, skidoo. 3, 4, skidoo. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, skidoo. Doing things on skidoo. 1, skidoo. 3, 4, skidoo. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, skidoo. Yes! Yes! How about glitching now, pool table? Ha ha! Yes! Yes! 1, 2, skidoo. 3, 4, skidoo.
My name.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, skidoo. Yes, yes, yes. Excellent. Excellent. Ah, my camera's all the way up there. Shit. Must get camera. I'm taking you with me.
Oh no, your camera.
There you go. I've learned if I can just fly, I can just go grab the camera. Ha ha! Good night, Nathan! Bye! Thanks for hanging.
Actually, there's a few different worlds I wanted to show you.
Oh, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. I've made this my home world now, so I am good.
So just know something on your avatar.
Yeah!
Your little fishnets are going off of the arms.
Yeah, I messed it up royally.
Your fishnets are going off it.
I used it in my regular vocabulary.
I'm bouncing off the walls again.
That always sucks. No,
I have a present for you. Stand by for beans!
That usually breaks.
Stand by for beans!
So
Beans!
Yes.
Beans!
Do you want the world that you could use for like a video, or do you want the world that you can use for in the background of a live stream?
Your tongue is
Or
sticking
not
out.
a live performance.
Yes and yes. Whichever one you think is best.
Beans.
Beans!
I think I'm gonna show you this one first. It's
Beans!
gonna be really trippy.
I'm trying so hard.
Oh yeah, let's do it first. Yes.
It's gonna be really trippy, right?
Yeah.
Trippy is my middle name.
Fucking here.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't hear tonight, I found out at Christmas that this is based off of a real dog that passed away named Nicky, who was a husky. I know he's Akita, but I didn't want to do... Everyone was a husky in 2013, so I made him an Akita. But apparently my mom said that the dog was named Nicky Green, like they were from the Greens, which is like some creepy shit. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? The dog that you had, last name was Green? Is this it? Oh yeah. Trippy. So yeah, trippy shit. Trippy shit. Hazel! Hi, Hazel. Hazelnut. Hazelnut. Icefire, hi. You like the ruins? Woo! Outcast, did you show me this before? I feel like you showed me this when I first started.
No.
Okay.
Didn't we go to like a moon or something? This one's cool. I like this one, Outcast. This is great. Look at this. Wow.
What is this?
Is it just like, oh wow.
It's pretty.
It's like a high-res skybox everywhere. Oh wow, I like this a lot. Doggies in space.
I have a video.
Nice.
There's a thing I have to press. Watch this.
Alright. Alright.
So, has everyone joined that's gonna join? Or
I'm guessing. I don't know if Lou or any of them are joining, but
yeah,
okay.
we should wait.
Oh, Redfoot joined.
Redfoot just joined.
You just gotta wait.
And we'll see if anyone else joins. We're gonna
No,
give it
like,
like
so,
30 more seconds.
All good. Wow, this place is cool. Trippy. Trippy.
Nice.
This is a cool idea for a music video.
This is pretty.
But this is not the idea. It's not the idea. This is just the pre-idea thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, gotcha.
This is the
Gotcha.
It will this be like an audio
Yeah.
link thing?
Hold up.
One of those audio orbs
Are we
things?
ready or
Wait, do I have a link? I'm ready.
I think
Anyone here?
if anyone else joins, they're just gonna have to deal with not being here when this
Yeah.
started. Well, look over there.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh, yeah.
over there. Over there.
Oh, this way. Oh, that is cool. What is that?
Red, look over that way, behind you.
Kind of? Oh, yeah. Oh, red.
It's just gonna get crazier. It's
Ow.
like
So
it's
it's
hypnotizing you.
That's hypnotizing as shit.
It is, yeah. That is, yeah, Jesus, holy shit.
It just gets crazier.
Yeah, stop staring in the center.
It messes
Oh,
with
oh,
you.
oh, oh.
It is messing my eyes, fucking hell. Oh, it's getting bigger. Shit. I feel like I'm getting sinking deeper and deeper into it. Oh, it's getting, oh, okay, that's really messing with me.
Oh, look at your hand. Look at your hand. Look at your hand.
Yeah, I see that.
No,
Okay, I saw that, yeah.
A second.
Oh, rip. He gets blurry basically. That was fucking trippy. I think I'm on a trip right now. Fucking hell. That's kicking it.
Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.
Yes.
Enjoy the show.
Check us out.
This is fucking
Yes.
okay.
That's trippy.
Oh, that's cool.
Thing is, it'll have different patterns. It'll look like it's rising, or it'll look like we're rising.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
like an optical
Does.
illusion.
Does, you know?
Oh gods, I love it. And oh gods, which way's up?
Look up. Look at
What
mouse.
the fuck?
I'm not even in a free VR headset and it's confusing me.
That's cool.
Oh god.
This is trippy. This is cool. I need to show my friends as well. Any favorite those actually.
Anything behind us?
But yeah, this could be great for the background of some sort of music video.
Yes.
Just gonna make it record a little bit of this.
Oh wow! I'm all like, wow, we're all like trippy.
Yeah. This is what I was talking about.
That's cool.
Oh god. I love this. Yeah, this is.
Oh shit. That's trippy.
What's happening? Yeah, this. You joined late, sorry.
Late to what? Yeah, you
Turn animation.
I don't watch
Yes! Hi! Yes! Sorry about earlier. I was in an interview. But it's great to see you now.
That's good.
An interview? That sounds interesting.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention that. I was going
Hey, okay, yeah. Emperor Durg is all trippy. Oh shit, I'm trippy too. Oh wow.
Nice.
Yes! Hi!
What?
Hi!
This is my friend Sky.
Sky, nice to meet you! Hi!
My crush.
This world's trippy. Yes! Little Beans!
Oh,
Little Bean! Little Bean!
Nice. He's super adorable.
Nice.
He's super adorable. This one's super
Oh shit.
sweet. He's too cute. I'm liking him.
I'm kind of dizzy.
Yeah, it's because you're spinning intentional. And that's also this is
Yeah.
what the
It's the animation. It's supposed to be trippy.
Oh shit, wow, that was
really
really
on that.
Cover my eyes.
I got you. I got him.
Okay, that's much better. Thank you.
Here, have some green. Have some whatever it might be. Oh, great. Yeah. Oh. Have whatever
Yeah, I would recommend
Let's go.
once we fix this avatar, that's probably to be used for music videos and all that.
Can we go to Popcorn Palace?
We should this avatar should probably be the first thing that we fix.
Alright.
I'll be there in a minute or two.
Okay. Take care, Sky.
Like it's pretty.
We're gonna go watch the show.
Making me dizzy.
Yeah, and also, it's making me dizzy too, and I usually don't get motion sick.
That's fair. Yeah,
It's intense.
nice thing you get, Sky.
So this really shows you
Stay safe, Sky.
how good your anti-motion sickness is.
Bye.
Yeah, I've go on roller coasters in VR chat before, no problem. But this is
I've seen worse. This I've seen worse. I've seen worse than
Point of
this.
reference. So we just.
If you need to go,
Yeah.
you could also
oh yeah,
stare
we're going
into
to a
Red's
popcorn
chest. If you stare at Red's chest,
Take care,
it'll help.
Sky. Yeah.
Why are they dancing?
Look like you're
He's a musician.
vibing. Yeah, you
I got that, but like, I don't. What are they dancing?
He's vibing.
The song.
Oh, right
There it is,
Watch
right.
the background.
The background of the church too. At one point. Okay.
Nice. Look, the background. It looks amazing.
Oh shit.
Banging me.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna go help around. I'm gonna go watch a show with a friend. And I need to leave this instance before I throw up.
Yeah, it was good seeing you. Sorry.
Tell Sky
too.
cute.
Here, okay, we need to hang out.
Yes, please.
In a world not like this.
Yeah, exactly. On a tamer
Call
world.
them cute and then give them pets. Sky, give them pets, okay? Give pets, Sky, pets.
Okay, I'll get pets for Sky.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You take
just
your
one
seat.
day, just hop in here and record all this, and then put some of it in a thing. I think there's other things that. Anyway, so you just have to, credit the web creator later.
Oh, good. It's getting worse.
Come on.
This is definitely a trip. It's I call this the meth trip.
Recognize that avatar.
It's a pretty world though. I think the music is chill.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the nice trance. The trance dance. The trance dance.
Oh, this game faster, yeah. I'm just vibing to it at this point.
Nice, this is the
I'm
end.
not saying it that because it's trippy.
Watch.
So at the end, okay, watching. That was very trippy.
It's doing
Player
it's going
to
faster,
start.
it's going faster.
I see that fucking spin.
And the end.
Oh, it's starting to end. Okay. Oh, finally. Oh, I see. It's like a clock. Oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah.
The white line's like
But,
a clock. Oh, that's cool. I just noticed that.
It's I think it's actually, there's another name for it. I forgot what it's called. But, I actually don't know what the Switch
That
Square
was
is.
trippy.
But,
I don't either.
might,
If we click it,
might be
okay.
the spawn. No, that's just the spawn.
Let me check.
And then,
Nope,
nice
spawn's right here.
is,
Yeah.
I actually spent, past couple nights also just looking for worlds, for you to use. Here's
what
one
the
of the
fuck?
worlds.
Oh, Grandma's basement.
I think I've been here before.
Sorry, Malik. Yeah, totally hypnotizing AF. Yeah, Revo, you should come back on there with your VR set. What time's it, 11? How long have we been on here for? Let me see. Oh, we've been on for like 3 hours. Oh shit.
By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
By the way, I went to Cracker Barrel a couple of nights ago. Or a couple.
Yes. Have you been to one before?
And I just have this. I have this this small. Yeah, I have all my life. I have this. I got this little bit. This little like this sized container of maple syrup. You know, the tiny little shot thing that they give you.
Yeah.
And the past few days, I've just been drinking from it now and then. Just
why?
Just drinking from it.
Why? Syrup.
Oh my god.
It's because it tastes good. Okay, it's like
look, it's so weird. I will say though, I have pancakes with my syrup, so I get it, but I just wouldn't drink. Does anyone have a key?
Nice. Up here.
Oh, that's the bathroom.
How'd you open these?
Nice.
Oh, there's a cat.
What's up here?
Up here.
Nice, kitty. Oh.
Up here. Before we go down here, up here.
Cool.
Kitty. There's a cat.
I feel like I've seen this. I feel like I've seen this room in a TikTok before. I've definitely seen this room in a TikTok.
We're doing a top down. Top down.
Oh, nice.
So.
Red Foot is frozen. Yeah, he's frozen in carbonite.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, look, there's a bar.
Yeah, nice. Look,
yes.
They have.
Shit.
This is literally my phone at work. It's good to know there's a phone here. I've been trying to look for a phone forever. Grandma's basement.
911. Just call 911.
It's okay. I do that at my job all the time. It's super fun. They yell at you.
I'm being abducted.
But they have
this is cool.
Nice. Do you want something to drink?
Yes.
Drinking.
Give me a Heineken. Yes. A draft.
We got whatever this is.
Well, actually, like, go.
A draft.
There are 3 cups at all. There are more cups. Wait, can we take these?
We have to click it.
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
Click it.
Does it get you drunk? Sometimes they get you drunk.
You have to click it. Yeah.
No, not these ones won't get you drunk. But
no, not these ones.
Here.
Yeah, certainly. Got the outside. Oh, we go outside. Oh, yeah.
Look, the lovely outside. Lovely outside.
Oh yeah. Can you do like a good thing?
I can't go out. God damn it.
Oh, this is cool for
I
scenery.
can't touch grass.
That's
Let me
great to
touch
know.
grass. Let me touch the grass. Want to touch grass?
Nope, no grass for you.
Well,
you're too. No. Your
these
state
doors?
doesn't allow that.
Your state doesn't allow that. Oh yeah, mine doesn't.
You're
Nope.
not allowed to. You're not allowed to touch grass.
Damn it! Can we open this
That
door?
room's just
Can.
locked.
Who has a
There's
lockpick?
nothing behind there.
Sad. Not me. I'll
no,
kick it open.
Here's the bathroom.
open it.
I'm pretty sure you were.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Here's the bathroom.
Ah.
I become hidden in that man-made closet.
Fur clean and laundry. Love it.
I live here. Who dares disturb my slumber? What's that? Oh my god.
One second.
Love it.
I need to restart my face tracking. It broke. The best part about this world is actually not only the cat, but you ever hear of the ceiling pokers?
The ceiling pokers?
The what?
You ever hear of these things? Like this?
Oh yeah, like.
Oh my god.
Keep down that racket.
I'm gonna try it.
And then
I wanna do
you
it.
hide things in.
That's so weird.
But they hide people.
Oh, there's a
they'll hide
pineapple!
things up here, like here's a pineapple.
That's a pineapple.
Yep. Someone hit a pineapple up there.
I wonder if the key is up here.
Go
Let's
there.
There. Anything in there?
There is not a key up there, I don't think.
We should find a key.
Anything? Oh, there's something. Guys, found something. Oh, nope. Okay.
Pizza?
Found something. Found something over here, guys.
Fish. Look. Feed the fish. You can feed the fish.
I found
Fish here that you can feed.
a CD.
What did you just find?
Drugs.
What is this?
A Minecraft block.
Oh, that's a dumb. Oh my god. Nice. Hold up. Nice. Look, I found something ancient. I found something ancient. Look what I found. Hold this.
A Tamagotchi? No shit, it's a Tamagotchi. I had one of these. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Anyone remember this Tamagotchi?
And here is the bedroom.
You remember Tamagotchi?
I remember those things.
And right there,
It's awesome.
is a body
Yummy
pillow
pizza.
of any user.
Is this a cease and
Nice, here's
desist?
a body pillow of you. Or,
Wait,
well,
how do I
anyone.
make it?
Body pillow.
This is body pillow. It takes a picture of your avatar the first second you load in.
Oh, really?
So
It.
Oh, so it's gonna be a loading one.
Folded in. I love that.
I will not explain how I know this world or
Oh,
why
God.
I started talking about how I know this world as soon as we walked into this room.
We'll never talk about it. Can I mess the ceiling poker with this thing? Can I mess that in here?
Oh, is there
But I
stuff in
will
there?
mention that was a very good night for me.
Woo.
Off this door.
Trying to see what's in the wall. The ceiling. Nothing in here. Sad.
Here's a ball. Does the cat want the ball?
Nice kitty.
Nice.
Cat appear.
I did a thing.
that?
Hold on, let me grab this ball real quick.
Sure.
So, I want to show you something. I was trying to give the ball. I was trying to give the ball to the cat, and
Shit.
I'm gonna really
Is that Nokia?
demonstrate.
Yeah, it is a Nokia.
Oh my
That's awesome.
god, it is. I can
So
do
I'm
with
gonna
this.
Look here, over here. I'm gonna
Yeah. Oh, what?
show what
Oh.
happened.
Go, cause you should not leave there.
Oh yeah. I dropped it on its head.
Oh.
It bounced off. Oh, it bounced
Doesn't look
off.
like it.
Ah,
Doesn't look like it's doing it.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
So,
Nice. I will brush you and
that brush.
Yeah.
Yes.
We hope you can use it. Try using it over here on the corner here. See if we can get on the corner. Don't see anything. Alright. We help me go up there. I shall see what all we
anyways,
have.
now
is great.
my favorite thing to do with this poker, can I have a second? Thank you.
Where's that item?
Nice. My favorite thing to do with this is just
Oh, saw something. Just
Wow.
broke it. Oh my god. What are you doing here? Got anything
Can you
in
do it in here too? Let's see.
ow. Oh yeah, you can do it in here. You can do it in here.
Is there any items
I
in here?
haven't done it in here yet. Yep.
There's nothing in here.
I found something over here.
and
Right in this one. There's something in the. Oh, that's the
Should be
vent. Never mind. Okay. Don't see any items.
But where's nice? Oh, there you are.
That's great.
Oh, no,
There's
this
fur clean here in case you need to wash your clothes. You know, right here.
Oh yeah.
You can tell what happens
Yeah, have you-
with this
have-
world. You know?
Have you seen this? Have you seen that?
I have not. What
I
is
cannot show it on stream.
What was that? Let's see.
Wait,
Exactly.
Let me see what it's called.
Cheese-based personal.
Yes,
loop,
yes.
Personal. loop.
Oh my god, I love that and hate it.
Mac and
I
cheese
hate
flavor.
that. I hate that. No.
Oh.
Why?
Isn't that
would you want
clever?
that?
Isn't that a clever Photoshop? That's awesome.
No, it's
Mhm.
cursed. We'll just
That
put
is-
it in.
Hello.
Yes,
so
hi Laura.
Hi there.
How are you?
I don't think I've ever. I don't think I've ever properly met, but I sent a friend request a while ago, and noticed you guys were in hey, come and join. And stuff,
Yes,
so I wanted to
please.
pop by and say hi.
Hell yeah! Nice to meet you finally. Great.
I
Yeah,
got-
because I saw your yellow, so I'm like, we have to have met at some
I got
point.
a
But
couple
maybe we just did a friend
more
request.
to-
Welcome, welcome.
Fucking stairs here.
I got a couple more worlds to show you. And
Well,
then-
everyone,
Yes.
you
Worlds I wanna
Let's
show
do it
you,
before I
and
pass out.
talk about that later.
Oh.
One of the worlds I want to show
That's
you,
all good.
I might have to show you after stream.
Okay.
Smart.
Just
Are they that
because it's a
bad?
little bit. It's just a little bit
Just a
suspicious.
little bit, you know.
Little
little bit
suspicious. Don't
It's-
be
it's
suspicious.
A little
it's
sussy.
not
Just
too
tiny bit.
much.
Just tiny.
Um,
Just tiny bit. You know, just tiny bit. Just a little bit.
so here's a world that
I don't know
Salvador
where.
uses.
Alright,
Dude.
let's see it. I'll move out of the way.
Whee.
Nice.
Whee! There we go.
Salvador uses.
Come on, nice.
And
Let's
it might
go!
actually help with some of your stuff.
Ah! Oh wow, that took a second. Oh, I think Asher Fox. Yeah.
And so nice.
Yeah.
What Zelda uses this world
Yeah,
for
it is this
is
world.
he'll get a
Oh my God, I've seen
cutout of.
pictures for this
He'll
world.
use it to.
Is this a photo shoot, Rob?
He'll. Yes.
Yeah, it
So
is.
what?
Yeah, Asher Fox showed me this world. This is cool.
Here, I'm just.
Sorry, I'll stop. Sorry.
Oh, you've been here. Okay.
Yeah. Not. I haven't done a lot though,
This
so you
world,
you can still show me. I haven't done a lot. He just helps me with like lighting and stuff.
Yeah. So what Zaldar uses this world for is he'll have, like, he'll go over to a area that has perfect lighting for his streams, and he'll use the cutouts set up for the camera, and he'll just have his avatar over what he's doing, so he can be in VR while doing like marbles on stream.
Oh, that's clever.
That's what he was doing last night. Yeah.
Oh, that's
but the
clever.
thing is, we could also use this. We could use this to get a cutout photo of your avatar with the right lighting, and then shove it in any scenery.
Yeah. Because my thing is, I still need to use Warudo because I can't be on VR and then do like a game, you know, like.
Yes.
But I can still use it for stuff. Oh yeah, that's great.
I wish I had the rig so I could be playing like fucking Fortnite or something, but then also have VR chat open.
Definitely use this for good photos. I'm gonna save those.
Can you turn on? Can you turn on all these
There's
lights?
also more. I don't know if
That's pretty
they're
on
already
brand.
on. But I don't know if you have seen the other floors, but there's other floors over here.
Oh no, I have not.
Yeah, over here, over here.
Look at all these backgrounds. Got like.
There is. Click me.
Oh yeah. Woo!
I like this already.
Oh, this is cool.
I can use that one as a profile pic. I may take a photo just for a profile for me.
Yeah.
Whoops.
The one that Zaldar uses is actually all the way over there. But
The background
How do you make the
pictures
lighting
are
better?
I like
Can you change the lighting at all or no?
So how you change the lighting is by just going to a different booth area. Like if you're over here.
Oh, but I can't make
I
this
don't
one
think you can,
brighter.
like, adjust these actual lights. That would be so cool. If each individual one was adjustable.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, that'd be cool if you could do that.
But over here's
okay.
the one that
I
Zaldar
think they're
uses.
just props.
Yeah, I think you're on it. I think there's stationary Johns.
Oh god, it's the. You look lonely. I can fix that.
Oh god, no.
This one's kind of cool.
I hate it.
If I'm in the purple, that's just the lighting's kind of weird.
This one does actually have pretty much some of the best lighting. It is a little bit orange.
It's a little orange though. I mean, the problem is I'm already a color, so I need things that aren't a color. I need like white.
Yeah.
Because my color is gonna fight with the color.
Here
But this
should
one's
be
cool.
Pretty much white.
If
Yeah,
I'm in
this
the
should be good.
right place.
This is sort of like this is more of a nighttime lighting.
Wait, was
It's
there one
considered
Oh,
on the
yeah.
first floor?
Doesn't matter where I go.
I thought there was a white color
I
for the
think,
first
yeah.
floor.
The first floor looks like more like neutral colors.
Over here, over here.
Oh, here we go. Found it.
Where's next?
Whoa.
Over
In
here.
here.
Oh yeah, this one's
one
cool.
works. This
A
one
little
definitely
green,
works.
but it's cool.
This one's pretty good.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one definitely works.
This is
A little green, but it
nice.
works.
This is just the
Ah.
colors, green and white.
It's not too bright.
Yeah, I know, right?
it's
Yeah, literally.
This
too
is
bright,
just
though,
your
yeah.
colors, and that makes you look pretty good.
Well,
It brings out a lot of the
actually, it's
details.
Not too bad. It's just the shader.
Yeah.
Oh no, there we go. That's
Yeah.
actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good.
Is
That's actually good,
pretty
yeah.
damn good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I like it.
Sweet. Okay.
Here.
But yeah. I wanna warn you.
Do a photo shoot for me here.
oh my
When
God, yes.
when
Once I get my new model,
if and or
it's
when
never
we
stop
do
away.
the setup
Yeah,
of
once-
the avatars,
Yes. Once I set up my
um,
portrait software, I'm definitely. getting
there's a
into
lot of
work
things
on
that are
this
just going to
and
just
having my friend help me
suddenly
out with the photos.
work or be just
So I'm
slightly
really needing
different.
photos for myself.
I'll have it where
Oh, for sure.
I'll be like, hey, how's this look? After you load it in, be like, you either be like, no, I liked how it was before, and they'll change it back.
this one.
Oh,
You'll be
okay.
like, this is so much better, and we'll just keep it with just whichever.
Cool. So I can try it out. Like I'll just assume you will do little tweaks, and I can check.
I don't see that very often.
Yeah, but I'm going to check your avatars beforehand. Like, if it's very poor like this, I won't worry about too much on it about the different details. But if it's like medium, then I'll try and keep it under there, around that, while still keeping the quality.
Sweet. Okay, that's great.
I know VRC. Thank God for VRC Fury for letting all the toggles happen.
For
This would have been a nightmare.
Actually, the only reason
He's all that.
is just the triangles.
God.
It's just the triangles.
Goddamn triangles.
That's one of the most. It's one of the most annoying things. The triangles. It's probably the pants. Honestly, pants are probably doing it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Yeah. The pants are also kind of shitty.
Like
Like they got
two,
dumb pants.
Yeah,
that is actually something that has a different fix for it. Some avatars have preloaded a thing where they squish in the legs, where they just essentially make them pencil width, and what that'll do is that'll let your pants be able to move wherever they want without having to worry about clipping.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a Star Wars scene.
Real quick, can I ask something?
Which is not something I've
I'm gonna try my friend to
done
help me do
anything with
Photoshop
on
thing,
this.
guys. Sorry.
As you can see.
Oh yeah, that looks like
Nice.
what.
See,
Bye, Prosecute.
I'm gonna join my friend to help me do the Photoshop, right?
Yeah. Have a great night. Thanks for
Let
hanging.
me stay here. You too. It's nice and- Yeah, no problem. We need to take more photos someday. Holy shit! I just didn't realize that. Someday, definitely here, of course. You take care, Outcast. You take any beans. Take really me.
I have one more world I want to show you.
Yes.
I'll probably get some pictures of you. We want to, because I need to get pictures of you. It's mandatory.
Oh, it's your world. It's Outcast world, of course. Skittly. Oh! I like this world. Woo! Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is dope. Look how cool this world is.
Wow, this is cool.
Yeah.
Right? This is
very
crazy.
cozy.
Very cozy.
Very,
Yes.
very snuggly.
Oh, you can go in the water? Oh. Some Jesus baptizing shit.
Two. In case you want
Sean!
warm swimming. You know, the warm swim, the cold swim, the moon. So.
Hi, Sean! Yes!
Hello.
Goodbye.
Hey, nice.
Skill. Oh, I love song. What? Ignore the naked. Why? Is there a way you can tell how clothes can be on?
They're Bugs Bunny naked.
That's right.
Oh, hell yeah. You know what's funny about that? As long as they're not like...
I just,
The looks that I've seen, like... Sean here is
I
technically
can't do
naked,
that.
but it doesn't look like... Like, you wouldn't be banned from it.
There's someone in your background right now.
You know what I mean?
This is the kid-friendly
boomer.
SFW kind of naked.
Yeah, exactly. That's the cartoon.
So,
like a little,
so my rule is
I
if you have
understand
one
angle
piece
near
of
that.
clothing
That's
on,
actually- that would be
then that means
amazing
you
in
start the
background.
naked reality. If you don't have any clothes on, then it's not naked. So because I have a hat on, if I don't have clothes on, then psychologically you're gonna see me naked. But if I just had nothing on, then yeah, I would be totally fine. Once you have one piece of clothing on, then
goofy, but
yeah, then psychologically it starts the the whole game.
That's such goofy logic, but I love
Yeah.
Could you stand here for a second? I want to get that thing in the background.
Oh,
That would be
that's also
amazing in the
what's
background. Back a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes, Woofy Woofy. Woofy Woofy.
Foul beast, back fiend.
Back you foul beast.
There you
Nice. How you been?
go.
Hi, I'm good. How are you? Great to see you. Yes. I'm back. I'm back.
Okay. I'll raise the aperture a little bit. And that.
It's like
God,
nice to
fuck
see
me.
you, Dark is 007.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with
Hello
you.
again.
I thought of a song. The barking made me think of a song.
Do you want
And
to
I
get
was
some
like, who's that
moonlight
song?
pictures?
Who made that song again?
Yes. Yes.
Ah, that's hilarious. Anyway.
Oh dear. Ever since I updated my my graphics driver, it's
You're
just
having
some
issues?
issues.
That's so weird.
Yeah, let's move over a little bit more over closer to the moon, just a little bit, just so.
Joined before, and they
Just
were
like right here.
friends joinable, and I was like, oh, fucking hi. Ooh, onesie, cute. Very nice. Well, there they go, off into the water. Up to be shooting. Encrypted they are.
Ugh, water. That's cool. Can't really sink in this water. Neato. It's pretty neat.
Oh, very shallow.
It's very shallow. There's no bottom to the water. You can't sink in it.
It's very shallow. It's good. You can just keep on treading water. Don't worry about just. That would be scary. One spot amongst all the water. You just.
Trying to get the angling on the moon just right as well.
Anxiety. Oh god, my bad.
I'm using use a frame for the moon. 1 second. Lighting. There we go. Aperture up a little bit.
Coffee is on mine. They're in a bar.
It's actually perfect right there. One more like that.
Say hi to Nice. I know you TikTok. Friends on TikTok.
Like 2013. So it was the same.
Yeah, that should be okay. I just want to get some pictures. Oh, yeah, it's good. That, like that, yep.
Silly, I know.
And then, actually, if you want a face smile, there's people back there. It's not gonna be great with the. We wanna go inside and get a couple of pictures. You're unusually quiet.
Are you heading out? Bye.
Hey, yeah, nice. I'll see you around. I'm
Yes!
gonna go check out. I'm gonna check out some of the other instances that was missing me on my missing work.
Awesome. Yeah.
Ciao.
Bye. Have a good night.
See you later.
We go inside. We could get a few more pictures. Are you still streaming?
I will.
Yes. And yes. Lots of yes.
Or did you finish streaming?
This world's
Or,
cool.
Oh. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I need to go to bed, but if you want any more, let's do it. How does having a monster make me tired? Asking for a friend.
Ooh, right here with the fireplace.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The fireplace, that might be cool.
Hey, sit down.
Ah! Because you have the moon background too.
Got it.
I actually put the moon between your ears.
Wow. Huh. Didn't make it by
Something in there. Oh, look here. I'm lagging still. Oh no. Okay, there we go. And that there.
What's that?
Have you seen Boda, by the way, recently?
I know he's still
Okay.
doing family stuff. Nah, I haven't though, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. He seemed, when I saw his bio last, he seemed to be doing a little bit better.
Oh, they're on a soul search now. They're trying to find themselves amongst the waves.
I don't know why. I just really like this duality of the moon and the fire. Just.
Oh yeah.
Cool, right. That is pretty. Oh, awesome.
and then just some silly photos. Let me turn the aperture up since I'm so close. Oh dear, that's clipping through your lip. There, it's clipping through your lip. There you go. And just silly photo. Just silly, really close photos that have no use that you might use for one thing if you're creative enough for it. Just.
Sure looks like it.
Hello. We'll figure that later on. Beans.
Oh, yes, sorry. Yes.
And
Birds.
then, actually, what if you have the pumpkin? And pumpkin, just use
Pumpkin
that
beans.
as a frame. Have it pointed towards you somehow. We'll figure it out. Like, I wanna have the camera inside the pumpkin, looking at you.
I'm confused.
Like,
Oh, yes.
actually, that might be pretty cool. Like, then you could put like a thing on it, be like coming this year or something.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm off to bed.
Or hey,
Everyone.
Oh, good night.
look down at the camera there,
Good night.
Nice meeting
Nice
you.
meeting
and just have it sort of like a menacing thing, like, haha, you're in my bucket.
Ha ha ha.
Oh, I suppose.
That works.
So,
I think it's like your foot's in there too. I don't know.
Love it.
where is there? One moment away from me going to the
Ugh.
Yep, well,
Yes.
Good night.
that should be good. That should be good.
Sweet.
I'm distracting you now.
No, you're fine.
from Whatever
I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna pass out.
My face tracking is broken.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you want me to set up a Google Drive for us for all the files and
You've
stuff?
earned it. Yes.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah. And that way,
nice.
that way we
Good
could,
night.
organize that.
Yes, I
and
drive
that,
FX. Yes.
And then just message each other later about it.
Yes.
We'll figure it out.
Okay, awesome. Sorry, I'm going to bed. I'm super tired. I thought a monster would work, and a monster did not do it.
Now you're good. Now you're
I don't.
good, Just get some rest, y'all.
Thank you.
You just need to-
I'm gonna need it.
You just need to find a new caffeine substance.
Yeah. I
Mm,
don't know.
caffeine
I probably just need to
intake.
stop drinking monsters, and then I'll
Anything.
be okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you could stop drinking monsters, and then after a while, once you've stopped drinking monsters, you've lowered your tolerance for it, you could start taking monsters again.
I think our problem is I already have like
You're
4
sort
cups of
like-
coffee.
It's like people who drink.
Yeah. I could do that
Yeah.
too.
The thing, it's kind of like people.
I just
who
drink so
a lot
much
of
caffeine.
Alcohol. They drink a lot of alcohol, and then after a while, they don't have much of a buzz anymore from
Yeah.
the less amount of alcohol. So
Absolutely.
they have to have more alcohol. Or
That is all
they
true.
just stop drinking alcohol, and then
Unfortunately,
later on,
that is so true.
Later on, they drink alcohol after. Yeah. But then they drink alcohol later on after not drinking alcohol for a really long time, and it hits them harder than they ever thought.
If I were to drink alcohol now, I would get so fucked up.
The first shot.
And I used to drink like, I would have like 6 whiskey shots a day.
That.
And now, if I haven't drinking in like 6 months, if I were to have alcohol, I'd be so fucked
wonder-
by 1 beer. Wouldn't that be wild? And I used to
Yeah.
drink all the time.
So this
I'd be
is
so
something-
fucked.
This is something you could do actually.
Yeah, it's
Just
a difference.
One day, once you get everything sorted out, once you get past this phase in NIIC's career, you can do like a stream where you drink some alcohol, make an 18+ stream, and then just late night 18+ stream, just relax and just do whatever while you're drinking.
Wigsy! Yeah, that's a great idea.
And just say the most nonsensical stuff. You'll have the best ideas too.
Yeah, no, it's a great idea.
Apparently, you have the best ideas when you drink.
Yeah, yes!
Thank you.
Alright.
That's
I was
if
gonna
I've learned
say-
anything, it's that.
Yeah,
If
for
I've
real.
learned anything from you, it's that.
I'm sorry, I have to go to bed. I have been on for like 4 hours, but I appreciate you
I
guys.
was gonna recommend.
You guys are great beans.
There's
Great beans. Oh, this bed's
Gamer
comfy.
subs, they actually do partnerships a lot with content
I do like this
creators,
world though. This world's great.
musicians.
Have a great night.
Nice people honestly get their own code. Oh, gamer subs.
Have a great night, Lucky Tiger.
They sponsor.
Have a great night, Wendell. Thanks for hanging.
Come say hi.
Yeah.
Hell, you could even
I've
do
been
this
on
with
since an
the
interview
movie,
since
you
like
can
8,
use
so
this
I'm ready
code.
to pass out. This has been fun. This has been great.
That's an idea though.
Delora, it was nice to see you finally. Have a great night as I keep falling off the bed.
It was absolutely lovely to meet you. I hope you
Yes!
had an absolutely wonderful night. I hope the stream was very good. I would absolutely love to hang out again soon. I
Yes!
was just telling your friend that there's actually a company called Gamer Subs. They produce energy drinks in a powdered form, and often they do collabs. And they can get codes and cups. That means if somebody who had a good following could have their own code generated, use enough, you could have your own shaker cup. But that's entirely hypothetical.
That's cool. I might look into that. That'd be
Like
cool.
a cool idea, and it
That'd
would
be
be another. It sounds like it'd either be a source of free energy drinks, or
Yeah.
a source
Oh, yeah.
of extra income, or both, possibly.
Oh, they
That'd
would
be
be
a cool
both,
idea.
yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna check that out.
sounds-
Maybe get your own
that
flavor.
does sound really cool.
Wouldn't that be wild? Well, what's it called? Is it called Gamer
what
Chops?
would-
Sounds like it's
nice.
like called Game Chops or something.
Gamer
Color.
Subs.
Gamer subs.
Gamers
Subs?
Ups.
How do you spell that?
Gamer
SUPS?
SUPPS.
That's great. I'm gonna check it out.
Yes.
Some
I'll talk
notable
to-
names are like Iron Mouse, Moist Critical, Jay Schlatt. He actually owns the company. Yeah, a lot of big names work with them. Have their own cups, flavors, codes.
Does Victory VRC or something with that?
I don't know about Victory. They mostly sponsor YouTubers, but they do furry content creators too. Specifically like
Victory
Buffalo.
might
I'll see if I
have
can persuade them.
something.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
don't want to hold you up. Yeah, y'all have a
Okay,
wonderful
fine.
night.
I'm gonna think about
Bye.
it. Thanks.
Yes. Bye.
Bye. I'll set up that Google Drive, I swear.
Lots of hugs
Yeah.
I will.
and cuddles.
Bye, everyone.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Sleep.
Bye and good night.
It's like, oh. There we go. Okay. Let's do that. Everyone, have a fantastic night. Do great things. Yes. There we go. Let's do this. Twitch.